We should actually fix it instead of all
Fix
just
it.
looking
No,
at
no,
it.
it's good. No, it's good.
Oh wait, it's fixed.
Redo it.
Hey, everyone! That first part didn't exist. Hey, welcome
I said the
everybody to
word
the Way You
dick.
Roll episode 12!
You actually didn't.
Woo!
All episodes. Hype.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody, let's introduce ourselves
Sorry, that's
just
our
like
dog.
usual.
Starting with Anna.
Starting with Anna.
Hi, my name is Nikki, and I play Anna, the human noble bard. One tit out. One tit.
Oh yes, hashtag one tit out.
Just one
Hashtag
tit.
one tit out.
Hi, I'm Eric. I play Henrik Cook, the human cook.
I am Katie. I play Legend, the Tiefling
Nobody
fighter.
goes-
Hi, I'm Marty. I play
not
Lucky,
wrong.
the Tabaski rogue. I said
And
that correctly.
My name is Duran, and I play everybody else in this wonderful campaign. Thanks to everybody else here.
Woo!
Okay,
Cheers!
last time on The Way You Roll, we finally got to talks. Finally. You guys dropped off Cadence at the Talks Institute for Gifted Youth. You met Arya, who's the person in charge of the institute. And then you guys had a very nice bathhouse scene together talking about whether you might or might not rescue, in quotations, or later. Lucky got extremely drunk, but apparently not too drunk,
He faked it.
which you'll probably have to roll for later because you were legitimately drinking a lot.
Yeah,
Roll
but
for
I
headache.
mean, I
Roll
was in
for
Thieves
headache.
Guild.
I'll give
You drink a lot.
I'll
Roll
give
for
you
headache.
advantages to see.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm putting this probably evening-ish. After your bathhouse
C&D.
thing, it's probably like moments after. I think the way how we ended it last time was Lucky just walked in and was like, "Are you having sex?" And then
Turns out, no, she was not, and
she
it was very
not. She
disappointing.
was just
You don't know.
hashtag
You
one
just
tit
don't
out
know.
and
Listen,
with
you just,
fruits.
There we go. You just don't know.
I don't listen for a week.
Yeah, you don't listen for a week and you miss it. You miss like these crazy scenes.
You missed
Okay,
one tit.
so what's everybody doing right after the
want-
right after the bathhouse?
So, didn't you say last time we all went to bed? Or
No, I didn't say you guys went to bed. I just left that
Alright.
open ended. But Lucky says he wants to go to the sneak out.
Yeah, I'm sneaking
Yeah,
out.
he's sneaking out to the.
Oh, this is
to
the night
Thieves Guild.
phase now.
Yeah, this is kind of like evening-ish night. You guys can do whatever you want in the
Mario
town.
Party night phase.
Yeah, I mean it's whatever you want to do.
Great.
I would like to notice him sneaking out.
If you can.
I want you to roll stealth and I want you to roll perception.
I'm not gonna roll.
Oh
I'm not
no!
gonna roll. Where's
Gonna
my
be a-
character sheet?
Where's my character? Damn it!
It's right
Found
there.
it.
It's right there.
Found it. Cool.
We're good.
False alarm, guys.
Say slow 20.
Uh,
Okay.
is that it?
17,
All right, let's see.
This is actually a 19
19,
because I had my modifier.
19. You need to
God.
beat 19 stealth.
I didn't do it. Wait. Do I add my dexterity to it?
What?
Damn it! I was really hoping because then it'd be 18. I would win anyways. I got 15.
Wait. what part of being dexterous would make you easy?
Well-
Well,
would make
it
you,
is dex,
Oh,
but-
well,
But it's already been added.
oh, it's already been added.
What? Oh, hasn't?
Yeah.
I rolled a 9.
Yeah.
I have a 6 for my stealth.
Yeah, but your
Yeah, that's
your
dex
stealth
plus
includes your
proficiency.
dexterity.
No, I didn't know that.
12
To
episodes.
be fair,
We're still
to be fair,
figuring
I
out
never
that.
added this stuff because I was afraid I'd be doing it wrong. So
You
I
should-
did it right.
Now you know.
Now you
The
know.
more you know.
You realize I'm gonna forget that in like a solid 5
Yeah, I know.
seconds.
Yeah, that's
that's
fine.
why you don't. I've already
Okay,
told you that, and you forgot.
No,
it.
you-
So you guys are actually sleeping in the same room, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Good.
say
What?
that Henrik pretends to go to sleep, or
You can do what you want, man. If you want to see me
but
sneak
you're
out,
gonna
I don't
notice that
care.
he sneaks out. So how do you want to do this?
Well, I'm assuming you you lay down, pretend to go to sleep, right?
I mean, I was pretending to be drunk, so yeah.
Yeah, he
But I
like
thought you
passed
just
out
like
on top.
threw him on the bed.
No, yeah, that's my.
Oh yeah, you were carrying him out of the thing. Okay.
Just flop.
Yes, I flopped him on the bed, and I got ready to go to bed. I'm going to bed.
Saying goodbye to the owner.
Now I'm the only owner here.
There's nowhere to hide.
Part 2.
Okay.
It's creepier than I thought it to be.
Oh my god.
So I throw him on the bed, and we go to sleep, and then I hear movement on his bed, and I was like, so I see you trying to get up. Where you going, Lucky?
Out the window.
Why are you going out the window, Lucky?
Talk to some people in town. Listen, I'm just getting blueprints and like statistics of all the shit at the fucking.
You probably shouldn't go sneaking off
School,
on your
so-
own in the middle of the night.
I wasn't really sneaking. If I was sneaking, you wouldn't have heard me.
Whatever you want to believe.
Oh man, this is a good start.
Do you want to come?
Yeah, I'll watch your back.
I wasn't expecting this, but okay, sure. I guess I won't go out the window.
Is he slowly closing?
Hey, you first on the window.
And I go to the door.
Yeah, I'm gonna have this guy's back.
Okay, we're gonna cut to Legend and Anna. I'm assuming you went back to your room.
Yeah.
And what do you want to? You pretty much walk. Can you please describe the scene when Legend walked into the room?
Well, it was lucky at first. But
Yeah,
Straight
and
up
then
kicked
he
open
left.
the door.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, she's
But did
having
you
sex
change
tonight.
anything
God bless.
as he left?
It's honestly just lounging on one of the beds with one of the servants, if you will, just holding a fruit platter, and then just me lounging with just one tit out gloriously. Nothing else is just like uncovered. It's just one tit out, and then just eating and
Really
picking
trying to sell
grapes
that.
and doing absolutely nothing but just being in the comfort of just having someone there.
And one tit out.
Just one tit. Tit. Fruit. Dog.
Is a dog there too?
No.
No.
Where'd the dog come from?
We have a dog.
Familiar. No.
Oh
You
no!
can't have a dog as your familiar.
God damn it, I'm a
I
cat,
tried.
Nikki!
You tried?
Oh wait. Okay, so Legend, what are you doing when you walk into? What's your reaction?
Oh, Legend, do you care to join us?
I grab some fruit and I sit on my own bed.
You said that so earlier in the bathhouse. You said that you don't really write to your parents as much as you should.
Yeah, that's a way to say it, sure.
I'm going to the courier in the morning. Of course, before that, I want to write a letter for my parents. Do you perhaps want to write a letter for your parents?
Sure.
And we can walk together, and maybe we could look for some nice fashion here. I've never really been here. I've never really been here. But that doesn't necessarily mean that I don't want to look to see what fashions and stalls they have here. You can go shopping.
Yeah, for like weapons and stuff, right?
I sit up. Like clothing and
Armor?
Yes, armor. I mean, actually, I kind of do need armor because wearing a satin underbust is not quite suited for bloody.
Yeah, I noticed that.
You want to help me look for leather armor?
Yeah, I can pick you some armor.
Oh, okay. So, we have a fashion date tomorrow. Yes.
Cool.
Yes. This went better than I expected.
It's like me trying to ask out a girl.
The servant is still standing there like, nice job, this. They give you like a very like quick like thumbs up.
It was smooth, you're good.
Do you want to spend the night trying to compose a letter? I could help you.
Do you think I can't read and write?
No. I mean, what I mean to
Because I
say,
totally
dearie.
can. I'm so good at it.
I lounge back down the bed. See, what I mean to say, dearie, is is that you said that you had a hard time telling them what you were doing.
Yeah. Yeah, because I don't think they'd, want me
Listen.
doing this.
Oh, of course. If it's one thing that I know, even growing up in a stature of where I am, where women are not necessarily seen as profitable, it's that your mother should always love you. I mean, after all, they kind of birthed you. Wait, Do you get birthed with horns?
No.
You grow the horn.
Yes.
Oh my god, thank god. See, I was very curious about that because I didn't know, because it just sounded painful in my head.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Ow.
We all had that.
Yeah, even the servant was like, oh. He makes like a shuddering sound.
But if it's anything that I've learned, your mother should love you. Regardless of what you are, because, I mean, she did birth you and carried you.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying they don't love me. Like, I just, you know,
Are you nervous?
I'd rather not argue about it. You know, they're gonna want me to come home and work in the tavern, and I don't want to do that. Maybe, like, you're a noble, you know how to, like, say things like, you know, like, all diplomatic and stuff. Maybe you could, like, you know, like a lie, like what I'm doing, so, like, something, like, that sounds better.
I mean, I do love to lie, but
Right, perfect.
but hear me out. I think that you should send them an honest letter. I know it's really cliche for me to say because, God, I hate being honest. But, and that was hypocritical of me saying to be honest, feeling honest. But, they don't know what you're doing. They don't know how you are. Just an update. Just to tell them that you're okay.
Yeah, okay.
And, like, if it escalates, then I can pull my hand into this.
like, how?
I can throw in my name, say that she is fun and she is well kept.
I don't know about that. I don't.
That's why I say if it escalates.
Okay, yeah, I'll think about it.
Good. I look forward to it.
Okay.
And I lounge back on the bed.
Okay. So is that something you're gonna do later tonight, or is like tomorrow morning, kind of writing the letters and stuff like that? Or you probably like tonight?
I want to say before in the morning, but I want to write my letter before she wakes up.
Okay.
As a no.
Okay, so we're gonna cut to Lucky and Henrik. It's like pushing sunset. It's like some of the lamps, and it's really interesting. The lamps here, they're not like gas lamps. They kind of just like illuminate with like a magical glow kind of thing, like something else. It's not gas powered. It's like more. Yeah. So
4.
What?
Sorry. You can keep going. Sorry.
What?
What just happened?
It's Nando B.
Don't worry about it. Go.
Should I say a number too?
No.
That's fine. Don't worry about
5.
9.
Keep going. Just don't. I mean,
it. I was required.
7. She said keep going.
Okay. So yeah. Give me a perception check.
20, not natural.
20, not natural, and
7.
7.
Lucky's not paying attention.
more distracted than you have someone actually helping you.
Yeah, I'm really concerned about the fact that I was not expecting to have company during this trip.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think around the bullshit that I'm gonna have to do.
There's not many people on the like walking around right now. A lot of people are kind of just like hunkering down their homes. A lot of the lights are turning on inside the each of the houses. You're kind of still inside of like the inner city, and you're kind of just following Lucky around. And Lucky, there isn't. I would keep that.
Sorry.
I would keep that thing open that you showed me like a second ago.
I know what he showed you, so it's funny.
So you continue to walk, and how does this conversation run? Because you weren't expecting him to be with you at all.
So I'll be straight up honest with you, Henrik. I did not expect to have company for this.
I know. But when you're in a new city, I'm assuming you haven't been here before.
No, I haven't
It's
particularly.
good to have someone watching your back.
I would agree most of the time, but the places I'm gonna go,
I've been to worse.
I don't doubt it. As a cook, I don't doubt it, but
I'll keep my mouth shut and just watch your back. You do all the talking, you do all that. Just say I'm your bodyguard or your thug. I don't know. Your boy.
Your
we'll see how it goes.
But I'll keep my mouth
It's
shut.
not that I don't trust you. It's just I really was not expecting this. So I'm
I'll
gonna
keep my
have
mouth
to-
shut. It's all on you.
No, all right. Fuck me. All right, to the bar.
To the bar, okay. Guys, you make your
Snuck
way.
out. You tried to sneak out to try to go to the bar. What a concept.
Oh, okay.
It'll make more sense later. But okay. Excuse me.
You find your way to a bar called the Tattered Pine.
Wait, before we get to the bar, as we're walking, can I ritual cast comprehend language on myself?
What does that do?
Oh, you sneaky sneaker.
No. No, it takes 10 minutes.
Oh, does it? Okay.
It lasts for an hour.
Oh, okay. That's what I was
Okay,
thinking.
so what
You got concerned.
what does that do?
For the duration, I can understand the literal meaning of any spoken language that I hear, and I understand. You also understand any spoken language that you hear. What? You also understand any written language that you see. But I have to be able to touch the written language.
You have to touch it to be
I
able
have
to
to I have to touch it to be able to read it.
A written language.
write. Okay.
I'm assuming there's a 2/10 at this bar.
Alright, I'm on top of this. Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say that was the whole point of that. And so as we go in, I go to the bar.
Yeah.
And I start speaking thieves' cant to the bartender.
Okay.
And sneaky sneaker sneak. I guess I can understand.
But he understands it. He
Yeah.
understands. So the funny part is he's speaking thieves' cant, thinking that he can. There's no like.
Oh, I don't do it to try and like.
No,
trick him,
but there's no like cast, like visual cast. It's like you already cast it on yourself. So like.
Yeah, I
you
mean,
already
he would have
understand.
seen me cast it.
Okay.
Either way, though, I wasn't doing
In
the
the
hiding. It's
last
just how you
layoff of
speak
the
to
belly
other
of the
thugs. What?
Thieves'
Yep.
cant.
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Sneaky, sneaky, sneaker, sneaker.
I was gonna say something. My brain just shut off. It's been a rough day.
Okay. So you walk in and you speak
Yeah.
to the bartender. So we'll just carry this in English and we'll just say everything's in thieves' cant.
Yeah.
Okay. One more thing. Could you can't speak the language, right? You can only understand it.
No, I can only
Okay, cool.
understand it.
Awesome. Simon, can I get 2 drinks?
Oh yeah, sure. And he's like pulls over like what kind of thing you need?
Anything.
Anything?
Alcoholic.
Gotcha. Yeah. And your buddy there, same.
Did you want a drink? Yeah, just 2 for me.
And he pretty much puts 2 like pretty well. Oh yeah, they're all Erlenmeyer flasks because canon. Yeah, that's right. I don't forget things.
Still haven't seen a werewolf. Just saying.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Wolves soon.
Werewolves.
Wow. So yeah, he pretty much gives it over to you. He doesn't really. He gives you like a nod, like due to the fact that you legitimately spoke to him in Thieves' Cant, and he kind of just like, and in Thieves' Cant back, he goes, "Would you? I haven't seen you around these parts. Like, do we know? Oh, the person is a. Let's play. What race is that?
Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum.
Ah, it's an orc.
Oh. I've been seeing a lot of orcs lately.
Yeah,
Half orcs.
yeah,
Yeah.
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 I think it's just me rolling dice.
It's just how talks works.
Yeah, why not?
I'm here on behalf of the Crescent Moon Guild with Jerry.
With Jared?
I'm with Jerry. Like I'm speaking for Jerry through this, and I am here to meet with the Thieves Guild head here.
Oh yeah. Yeah. If you're part of the Crescent Moons, do you have any kind of like certificate, like anything? Like I obviously can't take your word for it, kind of thing. But
I guess that's true.
yeah, anybody could walk in and just say Crescent Moons and.
Pull out my deck of cards and hand over something that may look like it, because I don't have anything on me.
Oh no, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna assume that like this kind of deck of cards is like something that only people from the Crescent Moons kind of carry around.
Yeah, it's a
and you
little-
like flip over and you show like the back of this like normal playing card that like if normal people were to see this playing card, they'd be like it's just another playing card. But that very intricate design of like a Crescent Moon.
There is
on,
a symbol on it.
Yeah.
but
He goes, nice, and he hands it back to you. I was always fond of those cards. You guys are very, very classy with those cards.
I appreciate that.
Like, how often do you use them? Just I'm very curious.
Just playing wise, or
No, I mean,
in the
yeah,
business?
just in general, like.
Often actually. It comes in handy for conversations and
Oh, nice.
distracting people.
Jones, by the way.
Oh,
And
nice to meet
he goes, how would you give me like? And he looks around the bar, very just eyeing the crowd. And he seems like he can pretty much spot everybody in the thing. He goes, there's a guy at your 7 who's not with us. So as soon as he leaves, you'll be good. I could bring you back to the back. So if you could just wait that long, that'd probably be great. We
Pick
just
up my tag and cheers.
yeah, cheers. And he was about to say something to you. He goes, no.
I was kind of nodding my head at him.
yeah.
He is with me, no worries.
So while that's happening, let's go back to Legend and Anna in the room. So what do you like? Do you guys just bunker down for the night, or how's this working?
So as the night winds down, I assume the night's gonna wind down for us. 'Cause we're not
Yeah,
really gonna
you
do
guys, unless you guys want to
Watch
do
me.
something.
Unless you want to do something. I just want to say unless you want to do
No,
something.
no, I was just gonna go to sleep.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna get up and usher the servant out because I just be like, I'm gonna head to bed now. Thank you.
Oh yes, miss. And he walks up.
And I'll promptly just get ready for bed too. That's
Okay.
it.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure. It's about like not too long. Jones kind of told you it was like gonna be like about an hour or not too long, but that person actually left a lot sooner than he expected. And he goes, okay, I'm gonna hand you over to someone else, and we'll bring you straight to Ignis. She's the leader of the guild here in town.
You talking to me?
Yes.
Oh God!
Dang it!
I thought you were talking to them still.
Hey,
No.
I was looking for something to give to him, so never mind.
No, you can do it.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention to what you were saying.
Would-
I'm not gonna pay attention.
I'll do it after now.
I mean, he's saying he's pretty much telling you already that
We're gonna meet her.
No, you can go and meet her as soon as you're ready, unless you want to do something else in the meantime, just in general.
I'm ready to go. All right, let's go.
Okay. There's let's play. What race is that? Thief. It's a Kenku. It's
So I can't speak.
yeah, pretty much. What? Wait, I just
Hank was only tougher.
no. They only mimic.
Yeah.
Yeah, they only mimic. So the person, the Kenku just leads you out. Leads you to pretty much.
Oh, I thought the leader of the Thieves Guild was gonna be a kid.
Woohoo!
That'd be interesting.
Oh, that'd be so interesting. That'd have been a great idea. Well, can't go back now. He ushers over like a what looks to be like a much younger kind of like someone part of the Thieves Guild, and he opens the counter and pretty much leads you to like a door in the back, and that door kind of leads like stairs going down. There are just like little lights, just like the lampposts outside, with like a nice magical glow, and it leads you down into like pretty much like a much bigger area that's like you can tell it's just like right under the town, and he leads you over to a human woman. She has reddish hair, and she has two kind of like red crimson eyes. And she's dressed in like pretty generic. I'm not super generic. She is the leader of the guild. She's dressed with like a robe that is still a hood kind of deal. You can pretty much tell like it's covering her whole body, but as any kind of thief, she's probably carrying like multiple weapons under that. And she's actually talking with other people from like the town, and they don't all. It's really interesting. They don't all look like thieves. They all look. Some of them look like more of like engineering type. Other people look like more. You can pretty much anybody can spot a bard out of nowhere, and one of them at the table is a bard, and so the Kenku kind of leads you to like this. What you pretty much just walked directly into a meeting, and the Kenku kind of walks up and like whispers a little bit, like very fast. You hear like the fastest you could probably hear is like kind of chirps kind of thing, and she goes, oh well, this is. I expected it to be a little bit later. Okay, guys, we will get to this meeting a little bit later.
Man, if you want to finish your meeting, we can head out for.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I have no problem waiting.
You have no problem.
No, please. I don't mean any disrespect.
Okay.
This is your guild, man. This is your guild.
Yeah. So
So I'm gonna walk out to the side.
yeah, you
with,
walk
with
out, and there's
Hendrik.
actually like a quite a lot of other like different races in terms of thieves. You are amongst like your own crowd, pretty much. A lot of them do like kind of eye you as you go in, like who's this guy kind of thing. But the fact that you walked into that meeting where everybody can pretty much see it's pretty much an open meeting. It wasn't covered by anything, and how the guild leader pretty much gave you the respect that you kind of deserved a little bit, and they kind of now like the tension of the room kind of went down as that happened, and it's about 5-10 minutes until that meeting ends, and they all kind of stand up and they shake hands, and there is I mentioned there's like different like classes. Like most of the world that I'm building, it's not like one race, but it's like just different classes, all different races kind of thing. And one of the figures doesn't really show their face, and just talks with Ignis a little bit more, and then they give like each other like a hug, and then that person kind of just walks out. So then she as soon as that meeting ends, you pretty much see her, and she kind of makes eye contact with you and just kind of like beckons you over.
Before that meeting, as they're still in the meeting, I'm going to turn to Hendrik and I'm going to pass him the note and say, if anyone asks, it was a really bad throw. If anyone asks you who you are, you can do a conjure image, right? Just show them my symbol, you should be fine. And if anything else, I'll do talking.
Okay.
And then she waves me over.
Yeah. So she waves you over, and she goes, "So it's Crescent Moons."
Yeah. Not bad. You say? Would you say
No, Crescent Moon. You're from the Crescent
Yeah,
Moons, right?
I'm sorry. I physically couldn't hear you out of character. Did
Oh,
you say
okay.
how is it, or you're from?
No, you're from the Crescent
Oh,
Moons.
sorry. Yeah, I misheard you.
Oh, that's fine.
Then, yes, ma'am. It's nice to meet you.
Oh, it's really nice to meet you too. It's I haven't seen anybody from the Crescent Moons back in this part for quite some time. Is everything all right with you guys over there?
Yeah, we're fine. We're just kind of moving around, getting some information from the neighboring kingdoms and whatnot.
Oh, okay. Well, business as usual.
Essentially.
Am I right? So what brings you to the guild? I usually like you guys walked in here with a pretty big stagecoach. Like it's pretty
Was
hard not to spot you.
Was not my idea.
Yeah, trust me. As soon as I caught word of someone bringing a stagecoach, a massive stagecoach from your starting town to here, I was like, what were they possibly thinking? Like they wanted to just nobody pay attention to the band of Jerry's and all the bandits that are out of my control, like out of there, like.
Well, I'll tell you this. The people I'm traveling with are terrifying, and the Jerry's won't be a problem for at least a few years.
You think so?
Oh, I know so.
What? You have the option to actually tell.
No,
her,
I'll straight up tell her the story.
And she like while that's like she's very like into your story and actually starts laughing and actually calls some people over and like for you to tell you told the story probably like 2 or 3 times at this point, and she goes, okay guys, we'll get to this later, and she goes, that's amazing. And she's still like kind of laughing about like how you pretty much demolished them. So who's this? Is this one of your party members?
Yeah, he's
or?
an associate of mine. He is the cook. Very good friend of mine. Very trustworthy. Don't worry about him. His name is Hendrik. Hendrik, you can introduce yourself if you'd like.
Hendrik Cook. I'm just the party's cook.
Just the cook.
Wearing
Okay.
wearing like armor.
Pretty well armored cook.
Clink, clink,
Okay. So, do you know how things run here? Just so you're aware, because we don't run it the way that they do in Esmond.
I was gonna ask about that. If there were any off-limit places, any place you'd rather us not touch and whatnot.
She thinks for a moment, and like she's like deep in thought for a second, and then she kind of goes, "I'd stay away from the castle." And let me tell you why. There are a lot of children there that I don't want to risk their lives. You know what I'm talking about? And those elemental guards are very tough. Like, in terms of tough, I mean, they can probably one-shot kill you.
I don't.
They are something.
I do not doubt it.
they were actually built in the time of war, and they had to put them somewhere because they couldn't just destroy them, and they just put them in the castle. And I don't know why, but they did. The two front ones in the castle are very nice though. But yeah, so but yeah, that's the only one I kind of like. If you have to go in, I wouldn't recommend it. I really wouldn't. But that's kind of like the big, I'm gonna say, danger zone here in town. Everything else is, you could probably ask me and you could probably get into anywhere in terms of underground control of what you're asking. That's what you're asking?
Yeah, no, thank you, I do appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. So how's that? I'm very curious. How's Meryl doing?
Oh, very well.
Really?
Yeah.
She's still kicking, still doing it?
She is doing more than kicking, I'll tell you that.
Really?
Oh my god, yeah.
Oh man.
I mean, I don't know how she knows Jerry, but she just appeared in the middle of our guild one day. And I mean appeared in the middle of our guild. It was weird. No one saw her coming.
She has that quality to just like walk into a place and just kind of just like control it. I have no idea. Like I've been trying to gain that ability. Like I obviously have like full control here, but it's like, damn, the way that woman controls a room, right?
It's terrible.
So is there, like I said, is there anything you need? I mean, I'm always at. If you guys need in terms of Crescent Moon stuff, yeah, I could definitely help you guys out.
We should be fine right now. It was more for a personal endeavor I was looking into.
Okay.
And the information on the castle did help a lot, I will say.
Okay.
We are actually looking to rescue one of our people from there, because we're not sure if she's actually being held there by her own will. But if you are that, vehement on not going in there, we might have to second guess that.
What do you have? Where was that? Did you bring a child in? It was for the institute? Is that how that's working?
Yeah, we were paid to because no trains travel from town where we're in to Talks.
Mm-hmm.
And so we had that giant stagecoach because they thought it'd be better than anything else.
For some reason. Why? What's with people just bringing just super armored?
They assume better defense is better in general, but if you're trying to sneak, something over
there.
That's what I said.
Did you take any of the pass, the Crescent Moon pass?
Yeah, we took. We started on ours, but after a while, it just got too muddy, and then we had to take the main pass.
Was that rain from a few days ago?
That storm came through. We were right in the middle of it. It was crazy.
Okay. No, if you're worried about the institute and like the way that they run things over there, I can assure you that I have quite a few connections inside of that place, and those kids are probably the safest they'll probably ever be.
It's actually a legit place?
It's actually, I know you're probably thinking, like, you probably got, like, a letter that says, like, we're gonna bring you to our school, or something idiotic like that, because, like, some people think that they know the situation these children are in, and some people pretend to know the situation they're in, but the way that they run there, they actually have experts in terms of, like, different terms of magic. So it's, I wish I could help. Like, I would take in kids if I could, but it's like, what am I gonna? I can only teach them so much, especially with someone like gifted kids as much as they are. Actually, no. Actually, no. I know enough people there to tell you that it's a legitimate place, and it's probably the safest place in like 20-mile radius.
That does actually help a lot. Make me feel a little more secure.
Yeah, if you need anything, you definitely let me know. Crescent Moon has always been a great help whenever we kind of leave Talks.
We're neighbors.
Yeah, pretty much. We're actually, what's really funny, we're actually working on the train system to get to your town, because it's like I just don't feel like working on. It's like a 6-day trip every single time.
Not the pain in the ass.
Can you believe that? It's like.
Especially when you have Jerry's in the woods.
Yeah, we're actually doing a joint collab with a couple of their towns to see if we can actually get an underground train running.
Ooh.
So that's going to be pretty interesting whenever that's done.
Well, if you want, when I get back to the guild, I can talk to them about sending some people over to help.
Oh yeah, that would probably be great.
We definitely have some doors who have some connections in the underground.
Oh, thanks. That's great then. Any other questions you have while you're here? Do you need anything?
Not that I can think of. I mean, Henrik, did you think of anything? You're basically the father of the group. He's old, so it's an ongoing joke.
I don't have anything.
No, it helps us then. Thank you, ma'am. I really
no,
do appreciate
no
it.
problem.
And again, if there's anything I can do while I'm here, please reach out. I'm happy to help.
I'll definitely keep in contact. It's always nice to keep someone from the Crescent Moon kind of close.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like that, she kind of like waves you off,
Yeah.
and you pretty much make your way back up to the
Yeah,
bar.
yeah.
And there's a few people now, like it's like way past happy hour right now, and people are very very drunk.
Yeah.
But the bartender,
Jones.
Jones seems to be keeping it like locked down.
I'm not gonna mess with an Orc's bar.
Yeah, nobody's gonna. Mostly right now, you can pretty much tell almost anybody's let into the bar is pretty much just thieves. So it's kind of like a safe zone right now. So if you want to do anything else.
Well, on the way out, I am gonna flick him a gold coin as a way of thanks.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
and he smiles and goes, "Come back anytime. I'll let you back in."
No worries,
And
Jones.
he puts it in his pocket.
Yeah. Then progress. We're gonna walk back. Well, this sucks. As we're all walking down the street.
Yeah.
I want to say that, Henrik. Yeah. Nothing? Really? Nothing to say on that?
I mean, it's kind of how we figured it would play
Yeah,
out.
but I was hoping we'd have some kind of connection inside.
Or more confidence in trying to do something inside.
Maybe it is better for Cadence. But what if Cadence doesn't want to stay? What the hell are we gonna do? You can't just tell her to stay if she doesn't want to. You can't force her to.
Well, we'll have to see.
Hopefully we can convince her to stay. That's gonna be pissed.
Okay, so I'm assuming you make your way back to the inn, and we're gonna push into next morning. Anna, you said you're gonna write a letter later at night.
Yeah, I wanted to wake up before Legend.
Okay.
Just to quickly write the letter.
Okay.
Of course, in the meantime, while I'm writing the letter, I quietly brood over the revelations of the past 2 days.
Okay.
And the past few days being on the road, not just being in talks, but being on the road as well.
Mhm.
And I brood on the details of what I want to tell to my parents and what I want to lie to my parents about.
Okay.
And after a few minutes of brooding, I decide on doing half truth, half lies in
Okay.
my letter.
Yeah.
There may or may not be like one or two just crumpled up, just notes on like, yes, no, maybe, I don't know.
Okay. I'm gonna say that then after you finish that letter, you're not gonna really do much after that, and then it's gonna kind of push till morning, and then Legend is gonna wake up. I'm not sure what the guys are gonna do, but we already talked to the guys a lot. We're gonna give the girls some time to pretty much. I'm gonna
We're
say
going
crack of dawn.
shopping, Duran.
Crack of dawn? Well, how does what time does Legend wake up? This is remember you just came off of like a very very long kind of adventure through the
Yeah.
woods. So
Yeah, so it's not super early.
yeah.
It's like, I don't know. What's not super early?
Oh, that's a good question because even I just wake up naturally early out of character. I wake up naturally early, like 6, 7, so I don't know. It's up to you.
Mid-morning.
So like
8 o'clock.
10,
9 o'clock.
sure.
10 o'clock. 10 o'clock. Legend wakes up. And what is that? Is Anna? Does Anna wake up before? Okay.
Because I want to be able to wake up before to write my note, like 8, 9 o'clock.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Not like in the middle of the night. God no, too exhausted.
So you wake up to see Anna already at the she's actually finishing up her letter. She's
I'm
actually
putting on the wax
yeah,
seal.
she's the wax seal
Oh,
and
she already
everything.
sealed it.
Yep,
Okay.
she already sealed it. Feels bad.
Okay.
So,
Alright, there are crumpled up papers on the desk.
All right, ready to go shopping?
You're up.
Yeah.
And I look around. And you're dressed.
Am I dressed?
Are you dressed?
did you go to sleep?
Roll for
dressed?
dress.
Roll for dress.
Do you need to get dressed?
Is dressed.
Legend actually strips in the middle of the night as she sleeps.
Oh, this is interesting. Do I wear my armor around town?
Do you?
Do you?
Probably. Okay, so I put on my armor. That takes 10 minutes, and then I'm ready to go.
Ready?
Clang, clang, ching.
Oh,
Choose which weapons to bring with me.
choose your weapon.
Water, big
Choose your weapon. Do you? Let's sit and write your note.
Thought you were gonna forget about that.
No.
So I was thinking I could tell them that I work in a flower shop in Eswin, because that's true. And we made a delivery to Tox, because that's also true.
Yes, it's a good start. It's a good start. We'll take it from there.
Okay.
That's a good start because then you can be like, you're making money by delivering.
Mm-hmm.
You could even send back a little incentive that you are doing well. A gold or two, just to show them that you are doing well. You have made yourself a fortune.
I don't know, that seems weird. Is that a thing nobles do?
Sometimes. It depends. I mean, it can be the opposite. Where I receive money from.
Right, yeah, I like that. They could send me money. That would be good.
Yes, but for those who are not born of my satire, it's opposite sometimes. I mean, I read it in books that I've seen that like children give their parents part or some or a little bit of their fortune. This way they know that they are well on their own.
Like,
That they can provide for themselves. It shows it's this word. It's charity. Oh God. Charity. It shows that word, the CH word.
yeah. I don't know that they need charity. Like,
I mean, yes, they are tavern owners, and I'm sure they make their own fortune. But it's just an incentive to know that you are doing well. It's all the more reason for them to know that you're doing well, that you're doing deliveries.
maybe I can get them like a gift when we go shopping.
You could. It's up to you.
Okay.
Money's universal, but that's up to you.
I just don't know what they're gonna do with 2 gold.
I mean, I was gonna raise the stakes, but I didn't know where you're coming from.
10 gold.
But you know what? I think maybe if you know that your parents love something, like a vase or some jewelry for your mother or something like that, they could love that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, let's do that. Let's write the letter. Go ahead. Come sit at the table. Come sit. And I get up at the chair and I come sit.
Go sit at the table.
Okay, now. Right. Dear mom and dad, or I don't know how you address your parents. Some people address their parents like as if they were the first names. It's weird. I mean,
What do you call your parents? Or your mom and dad?
mother and father.
Do you want me to narrate the letter?
No. I'm gonna say it like
Dear mom and dad.
Dear mom and dad, I am here with some other people. One of them was a cook. We killed a lot of people.
Don't say that part.
Mom and dad,
We met a lot of guys named Jerry. They kind of
Uh-huh.
sucked.
You should say Jerry.
They were kinda
We
jerks.
helped to we should not include
We're kidnapping
Jerry.
a child.
No,
Not include the Jerry's not include Cadence.
we're thinking about kidnapping a child.
No, just say that you helped. You gave
very well
a young
recognized
girl some
institute.
flowers for her parents. Just saying that you did something.
Oh, my delivery. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Um,
Oh,
I
man.
do, because she's watching. I asked them to say hello to Max and Ori, who are my siblings, and I sign it Joe. J-O.
Ori? O-R.
O-R-I.
O-R-I. And sign Joe. Joe J-O.
That's cool. Okay. So then you seal the
Orange
letter.
juice, but backwards.
Oh my gosh, that's a poor joke. Do you want to seal it? I have a little calligraphy kit. Oh,
Yeah,
but it
that's
has
cool.
my seal on it.
Oh. I'll just, like,
Never mind.
just blob
We could
some
just
wax
put the
on
wax.
there.
Yeah, we could
Just let it dry. Seems legit. So yeah, you do that, and you make your way out. Unless you guys want to do something else, you guys make your way out into town. And I'm gonna assume you're gonna go directly to the post office.
Yes, please.
Okay. Let me get something.
All of a sudden, Karma is in the alleyway.
I feel triggered. Don't do this to me. I feel triggered.
So you make your way to the post office. There is a let's play what race is that character.
Just do half. Talks around
Orc.
orcs and colossals.
It's a human.
Whoa!
I mean, half word makes sense. There gotta be something.
It gotta be some.
Blend it all together. It's melting
Okay.
pot.
There is a very
You're gonna hurt yourself, dude. You're gonna hurt
male
yourself. I'm
human
sorry.
there.
I'm just gonna
And it's still kind of, it looks still like very early in the morning to this person, and they look kind of like dead in the eyes. But they pretty much help you very, very easily, and they kind of get whatever information they need from you to send out this letter out to wherever you need to send it out to.
Okay. So I'll hand them the letter and I'll tell them exactly where I want it to go.
Mm-hmm. And same with Legend and
Have I received any mail?
what's your name?
Oh, Anastasia Allegra Colette de Orleans. De Orleans is the last name.
Oh.
Oh my god, peasants.
Hey, do we? And he like walks to the back and goes, do we have anybody De Leon? No.
Oh.
Yes?
De Leon.
Yes?
Orleans!
And you hear someone who goes, oh, it's that person with the really long last name. Okay, no, I got her. And then he comes out with a letter.
Ooh.
Boom, boom.
Oh my god.
Am I allowed to touch the letter? It's a noble letter.
And then he goes, "You're Legend?
Yeah. That's me.
Okay, I actually have a package for you."
You do?
And yeah, he walks out and comes back with like this very small, like I'm gonna say 4x4 little package, not too light, enough that like a really kind of big bird could like easily carry it over the distance. And he goes, "This one is for you," and it actually says to Legend and the gang from Merle.
Aw.
And it's like very well wrapped, and it's pretty much like a nice little box with like not a ribbon, but just like tied up with rope. He goes, and there is a letter too. As soon as I find it, he walks back and it comes back one more time with like a nice little letter, and he actually hands it over to you. He goes,
This one's to me or to everybody?
no, well, it says to Legend, and it says the same thing. It's like they came together, it's just they were in separate places. So is there anything else I can do for you?
No. That'll be all for today.
Okay. He yawned really loud.
Oh, okay.
No, he
Oh,
literally
okay.
yawned like, and as you look down, and then when you look back up, he was like, yeah.
Legend, what's that? What's that box?
We open it in the
The guy,
mailbox.
you're right in front of the guy, and the guy's like actually kind of excited to see you open it.
Okay, we open it right
Who's
here.
it from? Who's it from?
It's from Meryl. Look, she wrote a letter. Oh, I hand you the letter.
The letter says, hey everyone. I hope your trip to Talks went very well. I hope everything went safe. Tell everybody I said hi. I hope you didn't lose anybody in the process.
Ooh.
Ray and Fen came back really early from their mission, and they actually brought back a pretty big haul. So we actually wanted to get you guys a present to success. If you're getting this letter, obviously you made it there in one piece, hopefully.
As a whole party.
Inside the package that I put to Legend is a stone of communication. It's one of the newfangled things that.
It's the thing Kerma had.
Oh.
Yes, the one that you could yell across the room, like, and you could just speak to it.
Oh, that's really useful.
Yes.
I know you're probably thinking this is the thing that Kerma had.
It
But
was
it's
because he
not.
held it.
It's actually better. It's the newer version.
But it's not.
It's like you looked up right before that line, and it says, "I know you're probably thinking."
Because Kermit did hold it for that one time.
Oh yeah.
And so did Legend, because Legend also
Yeah, that
had
was
it
the
too.
stone of far speech.
I didn't know Legend. I wasn't there. That
The Legend
had it.
held it for a moment, and then he gave it back to Kerma, and
Yeah, I
nobody
didn't-
knows where it is now.
Cause
He probably lost it during the
Yeah.
Goblin Wizard War.
Probably. says GPI holiday. I don't know what this means. Dismiss. And it says, here is my number to call me, and sincerely, Meryl. And
Oh my
and
god,
then
we
Ray
can
and
test this.
Fen.
Oh my god.
P.S.
my
I only put one in the box because they kind of have a little bit of weight to them, so everybody else will get one as soon as you guys get back.
We can talk to Meryl. Yay. We should test it out.
Yeah.
She gave us a little
The guy kind of
code.
comes like, you should test it out.
She gave us like a rune code of
Yep.
numbers of sorts we have to put in.
All right.
Yeah, so pretty much you untie this box and there's like a very like it looks like two very flat stones that make like a very nice oval, and you can actually slide up the this
Stone telephone.
stone. It's pretty much a stone telephone, and the cool thing about it is like
It's a
yeah,
razor.
it's not like a full like it has like a room.
It's a sidekick. It flips up.
Oh my god, that's a great idea for one for later. Okay, so you actually slide
It's
it
a
up,
rock
and
slide.
it's the dial on it.
2
It's kind
point.
of like a rotary thing, so you have to like turn it, and then it turns back, and you turn it again, and it
And
turns
it has a
back.
rune in the middle?
Yeah, it has a rune in the
Cool.
middle. You can, and it's pretty much just for like calling.
It's a rock slide. The new
Yeah, it's
version of
pretty
the
much
sidekick, but
yeah, it's the rock slide.
2.0.
Do you think it's tougher than like Nokia?
Oh, it's debatable.
It's debatable.
Probably not.
That's awesome.
Probably not.
Probably not.
So you can do whatever you want. That's something that she says that she has more for you guys when you guys get back, but nothing
You
now.
should dial the number that listed.
Okay.
Yes.
I tried to call Meryl.
Yeah.
I'm so
You
excited.
roll for dialing since you've never done it before.
Like in check?
Yeah, I mean just like roll in check.
Or you want just a d20?
Roll d20. It's not very
19.
okay.
I'm so good
First
at
dial.
dials.
You actually
There's
like
not an extra piece.
you actually put the number for 1 first, but thankfully that kind of works when you're putting in all the rest of the rune numbers, and you hear like a
Meryl?
and you hear like hello.
Meryl!
Oh, Legend, you got it.
Is that her? Is she on the Is she?
It's her, she's in the rock.
She's on the rock.
Yes, I'm right here. Ray and Fen got this. We got this newfangled, what is it? Rock device. I don't know. It's what all the young kids are using now. So
I slipped! Shut up!
so how have you been?
We're
Everything's good?
great, we got to talk.
Yeah.
Actually, Anna, you want to talk to her?
Yeah. Hey, how are you?
Hey, how's everything going? And in the back you hear, is that Anna and it's like, and you hear like Ray and Fen just like yelling in the background. He says, we got new phones!
Not a phone! Rock slide!
I got a new rock.
We got a slide! And there's just a lot of yelling in the back.
Yes, it's me. We saw your letter.
Yes.
Kerma and Ernst are MIA. But we figured we'd tell you because it was in your letter that you said that you hope everyone got there, and we figured that you should know that we kind of lost them.
And you hear like this silence, and you hear like messing with the phone, and you hear Fen pick up the phone. Did you lose 2 of our guild members? And you hear silence for a second.
Yeah.
And then you hear the phone move again, and you hear Ray get the phone. You lost 2 of our guild members? Of our founding guild members?
Listen. We didn't lose them. They took drugs.
And you hear delay, and he says, he's like, you hear, Fen, what the hell is she saying? I still can't hear her. They took drugs? You let them take drugs?
Well, it was Ernst because not Ernst. It was both of them.
You
Ernst
let them
is
both take drugs.
I didn't let them. I'm not responsible for them. But Kerma's the one who collects all these things.
And he hands it up, and you hear Meryl goes, okay,
But all is well. If they show up, we will tell you. Don't worry.
Don't
worry.
honey, you can't just lose people. How are we supposed to build a guild if we keep losing people? They were pretty.
We'll figure that out. Don't worry.
These are the first two people.
Listen, I have.
You lost your
we
first.
have
They
friends.
lost two of the founding members.
We have friends in high places somewhere.
Yeah, I guess, but it'd be nice to keep the
Don't
ones we
worry.
have.
Don't worry.
Well, we'll talk about it when you guys get back.
Yes, but we came to talk, so we are safe.
Okay.
And
When should I expect your return?
Tomorrow.
No, listen. We want to explore the area a bit because I haven't really been here before.
Understandable.
I'd love to, see the area and meet new faces and get to know people. But
And
we
you're in the background. Yeah, maybe get some more guild members.
Shut up. But we will rune dial you when we know that the soonest possible when we're going to leave to come back.
Okay. Just be careful on your way back.
Of
Okay?
course, yeah, no, we'll let you know.
Okay. Call me whenever.
Yes,
I'll be
we'll
here
rune
if you
dial
need
you.
me for
Yes,
anything.
yes, and I promptly. I'll see you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
How
And-
do you close this thing? And you just hear, how do you close this thing?
And they're both looking at their phone, and Ray and Fen are just cracking up because all you hear is, "How do we close this thing?" And it's like fumbling with the slide a lot, and it's just like, and he's just slide the thing back, slide it back.
Holy shit.
And you slide it back, and it closes.
So we pretend. So we'll be sticking around. But, Notice how I didn't quite tell the truth, but I also didn't quite lie at the same time.
This is all a lesson.
Really quickly, I just want to thank Prince of Zeus for 5-month subscription.
Yay!
Let's go.
Come
Keep
on,
giving
thank
us your
you.
money because you just said you were giving us your money. So yeah, do it.
Oh my god, thank
So damn you for taking my money when I just want to give you more.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll take it.
We'll take it. Thank you.
Thank you. Should I hold this? I don't know how. Do you want to hold this?
I can take it.
Okay,
It had my name on it.
that's fine.
Yeah, the original package had your name on it.
Oh yeah, that is true. That is true. It is yours. We will get more of ours on later and afterwards. Shopping. I need a new underbus because, yes, Saturn is not a good thing, and I didn't anticipate us fighting so much. So shall we go shopping?
Yeah, let's go shopping.
We'll go shopping for armor. Yes.
Where's the armor? Is it in the player's handbook?
Yeah, it should be.
Just so.
I figured it makes sense because my armor class did increase by 1. Figured it'd be also kind of cool.
Okay.
It was a good idea in my head.
That's still a good idea. As soon as I find armor.
Whoa.
Are you okay over there?
He's been doing this for like 20 minutes. I can't get it.
You just did a split. That was awesome.
Can he not?
He
We're in the
usually
middle of
does
a
splits
stream.
quite often. It's really funny.
Nando.
He can't.
He has the headphones on.
Stop, man.
Stop.
So distracting. I love it.
So,
I missed everything that was said in the past
Let
5
him get
minutes.
in the zone.
It's cute for 2 minutes, but you've been doing it for like 20
You have it
minutes.
up already.
okay.
I got a shop right here.
Shop.
Okay, shop there, I guess.
Shop.
Okay. Oh wait, I think I have
What's
something too. Haha, light
shop.
armor,
So I pull
medium armor, heavy armor, shield. Got it. First try.
Got it.
Okay, so I'm gonna assume that you guys just walk into a normal kind of like shop in town. And
Legend, what armor do you use? Do you use like what you wear? I look at her. You're wearing chainmail, right?
Yep, I got chainmail.
That's heavy, right?
Yeah.
Heavy armor. Not that it's heavy, because it probably is heavy. Let's be
It's
real.
very
but
heavy.
How do you move in that? I don't understand.
You get used to it. You know, I'm really strong. So.
That explains. As I look at my -1 stat.
so you see a let's play what race that person is. Is it an orc? It's a dwarf.
Whoa!
The dwarf actually, it's actually a very high counter, and they use a little ladder to get to the top. And they look at you and go, how can I help you, ma'am?
I'm looking for a new underbust, like a leather underbust to provide more protection on my torso.
For under your bust.
Yes.
Yes, that sounds good. you could actually, and it's like a glass. It's like actually a glass thing with like different things inside of it. It says leather armor costs 10 gold pieces. Padded armor is 5, and studded leather is 45, which is a little bit more.
Studded armor, a light armor?
Yeah, it's still light armor. Studded leather.
What additional
Oh, it says
+2 to dex.
yeah,
with the studded armor?
yeah.
Studded is 12 plus dex mod.
12 plus a dex.
So I think you're AC to go up one more time.
To 14.
Yeah. You're unstoppable until the dragon attacks.
The studded armor.
Yes.
I like it's 45. You said right?
Yeah. 45 gold pieces.
It's so pretty, but it's not pretty at the same time. Does have
Kind of gives you like a kind of look, but he doesn't say that. But it gives you like a.
Does
like
it have to be in that brown color?
What color do you prefer it in?
I like dark blue.
Dark
Yeah.
blue.
Or just a dark color, like anything darker than, because that's a light brown, or is that a? Do
It's a light brown.
you have anything darker than that light brown?
I have very, very dark brown. If you give me a few days, I could probably give it to you in dark blue, but that's gonna cost you a little bit more because I have to stain the leather.
Well, the darker, the better. Because you'd have to dye it.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
right.
I
That's
would.
right. It doesn't have to be so studded. It's not pretty.
The studs are what keep you from getting stabbed.
I know. That's it.
Yeah, and like the dwarf kind of looks at me and goes, "That's what I tell people." And they're like,
Yeah.
"Get rid of the studs." I was like, "Of course I can get rid of the studs, but if I get rid of the studs, you're gonna die." So
The studs is just leather armor.
studded, yeah,
May I try it on?
yeah, sure. And he actually takes it out, and it's actually like a very adjustable one. So it's like it's something that you could try on, and then you can get all your measurements from that. And he gives it to you, and there's like a little like changing room. Yeah.
Okay. So I'll go out and
Yeah.
change a little bit, and I'll come out and be like, it's just, it's not pretty, but it's functional. And
I can make it more pretty. I mean, it's still gonna cost you, but
Yeah, he can make it pretty.
I can make it pretty. What is your definition of pretty? Because that's very different for everyone.
I mean, like, maybe a little bit of a design in the leather work.
You could do like gold. With
Oh
swirlies.
god, that's gonna get dirty. Like maybe like just a little bit like engraving in the leather. I'd love to have like my initials in the leather. That'd be nice.
He actually goes to the back, like goes back down and like opens up like a drawer with like other armor in it, like other studded armor in it. That actually shows like kind of like his handiwork and like the designs he can put onto it. Goes so something like this.
Oh yes, I love
Okay,
it.
so,
how much extra is that?
So do you want it in a different color, and you want it
Well, I just want it darker, not too much of a different color. Like
okay,
just a very
so just
dark
a darker
brown.
one, and so it goes 55 gold. pieces.
55 gold.
Yes.
Hmm.
Because you said you just want it darker, you don't want it dyed.
10 extra gold for the design.
Yes.
The person in me wants to. Yeah, sure, 55.
Okay.
How long will that need to be prepared for? Like how long?
2 days maximum.
Sure, of course. That's
Okay.
totally fine. And I go ahead and I change back and I hand them the.
Yep, and he puts it back in the thing. How about you, miss? Anything I can do for you today?
Is this just like an everything store? Is this an
Yeah,
armor
this is
store?
mostly like
Where'd we go?
like in terms of talks, you don't really see many. They're more of like arcane based. They're not like very physical, like in your face
Okay.
kind of thing. So he's kind of like cornered the market in terms of like armor, but it's not like it's like a sparse. Like there's not a lot, but there's like very like a bunch of different armor. Any like kind of armor you're kind of thinking, he probably has it there, and it's probably like the only one in town.
Okay.
Do you want to check out?
I think I got it.
Oh, you have the same thing? Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I got it. Don't worry about it. Figure out what you want to buy.
Well, I want to look at his breastplate, but I think it's going to be too expensive. Breastplate and regular plate.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. So I go over, I admire it like longingly, and I'm like, no, I can't.
What do you-
It's really really
what-
excellent.
What are you looking at?
Well, this like a plate mail.
Ooh.
Like I'd be really shiny, and that's like good for defense. And also the breastplate means like sometimes like I stomp and I kind of jingle. I wouldn't
Oh, yeah,
jingle.
because the chainmail
Yeah.
was the thing. I noticed because I hear you.
Right. Which is great, but I don't know. Maybe sometimes we don't want to be so loud.
Yeah, no, I don't like. No,
Yeah.
it's not good.
I'm also very loud. So I don't know.
You're also old.
You're also old. It's those creaks. Okay.
Does he
Back
have stuff
breaks.
like Smith's tools? I looked this up and I couldn't tell exactly what Smith's tools were, but I guess like a whetstone and like armor, like weapon.
Like
Wheatstone. A
thing.
wheatstone.
okay, I'm gonna say that there's a kit there for like
It's a whetstone.
smithing on the go kind of thing.
Whetstone.
I'm gonna say that there's like a little like note under that says like 40 gold
Okay.
for like that whole kit, and that like comes with like basic like a little whetstone to like sharpen and so, like pretty much like armor and weapon care kind of thing for like someone who's not very like bunkering down in one place.
Mm-hmm. 40 gold.
He notices your eye and the thing goes, so ma'am, you're thinking about buying some Smith tools? And he actually walks over and puts the ladder down and walks back up.
Yeah. Yeah, I have I'm a bit of a smither. That's not a word.
Really?
Smithy.
Good, thank you.
Smith.
She probably said smither anyway.
Okay. Yeah, I'm a
yeah.
Smither too.
Yeah, no, this seems
The
a
only
little...
Smither in town. So pretty much like he pulls it out and you like get a good look at it. There's like a good whetstone. There's like very good like pretty much like weapon care stuff like I just told you about. And he says, so would you like to pick it up?
Yeah, I'll take it.
You give him 40 gold, and he gives you like this kit. It's very nice, well kept. It's actually very in terms of like it's like leather bound, in terms of like all the stuff that's inside of it. And you can actually roll it out, and it's not really easy to put in your backpack.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, anything else you guys want to do?
No. Let me just write down my name for you so you know.
Oh yes,
Well,
yes,
I just
yes.
want my first initial and then my last name, just written like towards on the back, just there in the corner.
Your first initial and your last name,
Yeah,
and then
yeah, just
so
one.
your last name is, and then you're putting A, and then
D.
D on it. He actually like looks at it and goes, "Okay, I see you in 2 days then."
2 days. Okay.
Yes, wonderful.
Perfect.
So guys, we're gonna take a quick break, and then when we get back, we're gonna have the whole party together. We're gonna discuss what we're gonna do later, because I like these kind of small like interactions between you guys. 15 minutes, guys, and we'll be right back. Woo!
Woo!
Okay.
That's really good role playing today, guys.
We did a good job.
Stop.
You did a good job. You did amazing so far.
You're like really happy today.
Well, she is. episodes. Well, we're halfway through. We met some
edge
guild
right there.
people. We did some shopping. We got a new slide phone.
Are
You
you
okay?
okay?
That was full blast.
Holy
Fuck, I almost-
Okay. So we're gonna fast forward a bit through the day. You guys have already had lunch, and I'm gonna see which room would you guys meet in? Would it be in Anna and Legends room, or Lucky and Henrik's room? If you guys had to meet in one room.
Call it.
Heads.
Alright.
So heads.
Oh, really?
Do you
Yeah.
want the room or not? Do you want-
Shit.
In your room, in your room or not in your room, you get to choose.
I was kind of
Move
hoping.
it on, come on.
I'm gonna peer in their room. Is
All right,
their
we'll
room
be in our
messy?
room. We'll be in our room. We'll
Is
be in
it?
our
Is
room.
their room messy?
I would have gotten messy in like 10 hours.
We just left and then fell asleep again. So
underwear.
So no, it's not messy.
no.
It's almost as
Is
perfect.
your room messy?
No, but did you guys sleep
Yeah, there's
in here?
papers like all over.
Yeah, we slept in here. Where did you sleep? Where did you think we were sleeping?
You sleep in trees. I don't know.
Do you see a tree?
That could be outside.
He
in the
did sleep
fog.
on the windowsill for a portion of the night.
Oh my god, did
I
you?
did not.
Oh my god, wait, did you?
No.
Oh my god!
No,
You're
I
such
did
a
not.
cat. You are such a cat.
Roll for intimidation.
Roll for deception too.
Which one am I rolling?
Roll for deception to see if you could just out.
Why is
Oh,
You get
Aw.
4. Yeah. You
Can I
pretty
roll
much
for
tell
Can I
that
roll
Henrik
for
as well.
intimidation?
Roll for
I
intimidation.
I'm
still play
rather
with it. I
pissed.
still play along with it.
Wait, I also let's see. I have to roll my other stuff for the day.
Oh, everybody got a long rest, just so you know. Full health points.
Woohoo!
It's not like
Tech
you fought.
bots.
It's not like you fought anybody the past
Back
day.
at it again with the tech bots.
So, solid 12.
He's somewhat intimidating, and his hair on the back of
It's
his
like
neck goes
bristling.
up. Yeah,
Oh my god, that's so
Because
cute.
I'm annoyed.
and
Oh my
he's like
goodness.
eyeing you down.
So cute.
Yeah.
It's adorable.
Legend walks in. Well, Legend, what are you doing?
Oh, Legend and I went shopping.
That's nice.
I ordered some new armor. She helped me. She was very nice in helping.
Mm.
You know a lot about armor.
Thank you.
You really do. So you said you smithed, right? You used to smith, you said.
Mhm.
Okay, because you did the mentor.
Yes.
That's
Sorry.
right.
With
That's
my
Actually,
right.
mentor
yeah.
too. With
Oh,
a
you said-
mentor and an adult.
No,
when
I was
a
more
child.
confused as what the sound was. I was like, what does that sound?
No, but you learned smithing from him.
Mhm. Yeah.
That's so cool. It's a good trade. It's a good trade. So, we should probably discuss what we're going to be doing for the next few days or so. Oh, we got a package in the mail from
Oh,
Meryl.
yeah.
Meryl says hi.
Says hi.
We should show them. We should call her.
Yes. Oh my god. So we got this show an Opal speech. And we can rune dial her. And we can talk to her. I mean, it's legends, but it's not. But she's sending more for each of us. But
We
because
can
of
get
the
more when
weight-
we go back. 'cause
Yeah.
It's kind of heavy. Look, it just looks like a rock.
Oh god.
It's heavier than you expected. A small
Because
rock.
Legend Street is so high, I was like, what the?
That was a good mime. I'm like, oh, wow, that's a really good mime.
It's just like.
What the?
You slide it up, yes, yeah.
Do you remember what Meryl's like rune?
I
number
gave you the
is?
letter.
I have the letter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Roll for numbers. Roll for dialing.
Oh wait, are you dying?
What am I add to that? Just it's
No, it's just a straight D20.
it's
Answer-
an 11.
It's 11.
The dial-up sound.
Hello, this is Johnny's Shake Shack. How can I help you?
Johnny speaking. How may I help you? You are now on the slide. How may I help you?
Oh, that's...
I was
Where's
trying.
Meryl?
We're looking for
Do you
trying to
have
get in contact
Meryl?
with Meryl.
Yeah, do you...
It's another call from Meryl. Dang it. Okay. I'm gonna need you to hang up the phone.
Oh, this is the wrong number?
No, this is Johnny's Shake Shack. Johnny speaking.
Wait, but where's Meryl? Are you... Is this
No,
Meryl?
it's not Meryl.
Okay.
Meryl, are you okay?
No, Meryl's fine. I guess she's fine. Whoever this lady is.
Slide the phone, hang up.
Doesn't go any higher.
No, go down.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh god.
Just call it. And you hang up the phone.
Let's try that again. Okay, and then you rune.
That's a 10. I'm calling that right back.
You call her right back. You call her right back. And you're actually looking very hard at these numbers, but you're like, I got it this time. With that look like of confidence. And he goes,
Did they have the piece of paper?
yeah.
Yeah, I show you.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
sorry,
this is still a new process.
I thought I just dialed a random number.
No. He goes, Johnny Shake Shack. This is Johnny Seeking.
God damn it!
Hey, close it, close it.
Again!
Where's Meryl?
I'll do it. Thank you. Can I have the paper, please?
Yeah.
Oh, you want to hold? Okay, cool.
Every time you do this, like the thing moves over and it's just Johnny at the Johnny's and Shake Shack, and he's just like, dang it!
I can't
Roll.
wait to animate that.
Roll for it.
Yeah, the screen parts. Yeah, it's gonna be great.
You calling Johnny?
What is it? A 7?
It's Johnny's cousin.
We call it a different branch.
Oh,
of Shake Shack.
this is wait.
South.
Is it gonna work?
Did you break it?
And you hear. This is Max, next to Johnny's Burger and Fries. We're actually next door to each other. How may I help you?
I had.
Is that Meryl?
No. I already closed it.
As someone who has for a long time worked with magical items and ruins, can I do it?
You got advantage. This still is new, technically new technology.
I'm having a bit of problem
Here,
because.
give me the.
Okay.
Can I use my intelligence or something?
Yeah.
Was that a 1?
23.
Oh,
Do I roll
Jesus.
higher? No, that one was a 1. So I had advantage.
Dang it!
What's
23.
your damage? What's your damage?
23. Yeah, you actually do it perfectly this time. Nah, it'd be great to keep. I have to keep them as characters. We had Johnny's.
Johnny's
Burgers and fries.
No, it's
Johnny Shake Shack and
Shake
Max
Shack.
Burgers and Fries.
And Max's Burgers and Fries.
Next to Johnny Shack. Just to
Ne-
make sure
next
you know
to the
where
shack.
Just so you know where he is.
Can't wait till we get to Gordon Steakhouse.
That would have been a good one. It goes, and it's like the tension in the room. You can cut with a knife as you're all like looking at the phone.
Right? Did you do
I
it?
did it right.
Are you sure?
I'm sure I did it right.
Hello.
Johnny?
Hey, how's everyone doing? Is everybody together?
Meryl, is that you?
Yes.
Oh my
Where's
God.
Johnny?
Hang on. No, don't.
Please
bring
don't
that-
tell me you guys
okay.
called Johnny.
Uh,
I'm already on that guy's
So-
bad side. It's totally people I've been trying to call.
Who's
So-
Johnny?
no.
Johnny runs the Shake Shack down the road.
But listen. Oh wait, he's actually in.
No, he's a real
How
person.
did
He's
he
in
get
Eswin?
one of these things?
Yeah.
Oh. Anyway, I figure we'd call you because we're all together. And we wanted to say hello and we just wanted to
Hi,
show off.
Meryl.
Hey, Legend. How's everybody doing?
We're good.
Yeah, Ray and Fen are out on they're walking to town right now, so it's just me in the flower shop right now. So you guys need anything? Or?
No, we just wanted to say hi because we wanted to show them this thing.
Oh yeah, it's really cool, isn't it?
Yes, I.
Oh, don't act so excited. And she pretty much is like she's pretty much waiting for you guys to tell her something because you guys kind of called her.
No, that was it. Honestly, we just wanted to say hello.
Okay, nice to. I'm glad to hear. Most of you guys made it back. When you guys get back, you let me know. When you're on your way, you let me know, and
we will let you
we'll talk later.
know, yeah.
I have more slides for you guys when you guys get over here. So the phone, the rock is called a slide. That's what all the young kids are saying. I'm trying to get hip with all the cool kids.
Oh.
Mm.
Okay.
It should be a lot easier than Stones of Far Speech because Stones of Far Speech are like a distance, but this is like we can go anywhere and make these calls, so we don't have to really
It's
worry.
not this. Oh, that.
No,
I
no,
thought it was Stone of Far
No,
Speech.
Stones of Far Speech is like very like distance kind of thing.
So it's not
It's
far.
like within a mile or something.
Yeah, within a mile.
This one is with like.
This is like almost
everywhere.
unlimited.
Ah, that's so cool. Okay, thank you, Mary.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Okay.
Should we call Johnny back?
No. Okay.
Can we order some?
We should
fries?
actually visit
So
Johnny
Shake
on the
Shack.
way back to Aslan.
Do you guys want me to hold on to this?
It's
Who
Legends though,
wants-
isn't it?
Yeah, it's Legends. It has her name on it. Probably has her name on it.
It's the package came with her name on it. It's just
Yeah,
a rule,
so-
a normal.
But we should talk about what we're going to do, I guess. I mean, I did what I wanted to do for today. Should we check on Cadence. Can we?
Before we do that, I should probably let you know that I met with some colleagues of mine, and they very much warned us not to try and take Cadence from there.
See, that's what I was saying earlier when I said in the bathhouse. I don't know if you were too drunk enough to understand this.
You were at the bathhouse?
You know, yesterday. When we were at the bathhouse yesterday.
I was not at the bathhouse.
Or the.
Listen, I remember you laying in a bed
Oh my god, you don't remember anything.
with a tit out. You yelled at me.
Yeah, it was nice.
I wouldn't say that.
We only saw one.
I don't think seeing two is going to change much of that, but okay. I remember Henrik at the bathhouse in Legend. I don't remember you being there. Are you sure you were there? Was she there?
Yeah, she was there.
Are you sure?
That she's touching
Can I roll
Because
the,
she asked me a bunch of questions.
Can I roll deception?
See, you know, listen, Henrik, that's what I was saying at the bathhouse.
Can I roll deception to try and
I think maybe.
Yeah, I think
or persuasion?
Yeah, roll.
I just know. Fuck that.
No, yeah, no, you
Just
It's
know.
pretty apparent that you're messing with it.
Damn it.
Okay, go.
See, now, Henrik, as I was saying at the bathhouse, how maybe this would be a good opportunity for her.
Yeah, they said they were legit.
Who said they were legit?
They also
My
said the
friends.
elementals are extremely scary.
I mean, yes, they're very big, so I would assume they would be very scary.
Not all things that are big are scary.
That train was scary.
The what?
The train.
The train was amazing, and I'm still kind of sore about that.
It would have not gone anywhere.
We still would have had a train.
It cuts right now. It cuts to the train. The train is still sitting there, and it's like, it's like, yeah, it's just like cuts, and it's just like the train's there.
Listen, I'm just saying,
Monument.
at the very least, we could have sold the train.
We can't even bring the train yet.
We could have told them where the train was and gotten money for it.
They couldn't have hauled it over.
How
You don't know
much
that.
do
They
you
have
think
giants!
Oxen cost.
What'd you say?
How much do you think oxen cost?
How much do we have altogether? You have like a solid
I'm not
500?
putting my pot into this.
We can sell a train and get like triple back.
We could own a train.
Also that.
But you can't go anywhere with the train because there's no trains that lead out
That's
of
what
top.
the oxen are for.
Oh my god. We could just.
That's what the oxen are for, right?
Yes.
All right. Yeah.
Lucky we're getting the train.
Can we at least try to sell the train as where it is,
We can definitely sell the train.
right?
I am not saying anything. I don't want a part of this.
All right,
Yeah,
you
we'll
don't
do
get
that.
a
We'll
cut
do
of the
that. We'll do
money.
that tomorrow. Yeah,
I need a cut of any money. Let me tell you something.
I heard otherwise.
That's gonna be a fun adventure. Let me write that down.
The DM will remember this.
The DM will remember this.
But let's at
happy
least
it's
check
true.
on Cadence to know that she is doing okay. We won't try anything, but I agree. This is a good opportunity for her.
Time to start
But-
doing
This is
math.
something that most people don't have.
But what if she doesn't want to stay?
This is something that most people don't have.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
I would leave.
I want a plan for if Cadence says, "Nah, I don't want to be here."
I would just leave her. I would just explain that, and I'll
Betray
handle
her?
that. I will handle that.
You're gonna handle that.
It's my persuasion and deception.
We're not leaving her if she doesn't want to stay.
Yeah.
It comes down to why she doesn't want to stay. It comes down to why she doesn't want to stay. If she doesn't want to stay because she's feels lonely or hasn't adapted to the environment yet, then we have to leave her. If she's scared and she thinks they're gonna hurt her or something,
Yeah.
then we'll get her out.
But no, I agree because this is like the first day of school, you know, and you go to school in like kindergarten and you meet everyone, but you come home crying the first day.
I'm not trying to be rude.
Yeah.
I don't know if any of us have gone to school.
Oh shit.
Oh man!
I.
Oh was the most perfect in character I've ever in this whole campaign. I don't think any of us have gone to school. That was great. And Lucky and
Did you go to school?
Wait, but you cast things. You have had to go to school.
What's this school?
It wasn't like school though. It was
It's like a cadence is at a school.
camp.
Camp.
Castle?
I'm trying to think of how to describe it.
Camp.
But I didn't like,
Like-
go to a classroom to
How
learn.
much do I know about a school? Yeah, it's like
Roll for history.
sometimes it's a castle.
Roll for history. Roll for history.
And it's like Kevin says,
Nothing.
what's this
That's
school?
a nat one. You're right. Yes. Right now, in your head, you're pretty sure all schools have a giant castle, and you're trying to figure out where you've seen other big castles, and you're pretty much figuring that Tox has the only forming school that you've ever seen in your entire life.
This is the only school I've ever seen.
Oh shit! So you guys
Oh.
have never been to school?
Are they all castles?
Mhm.
Oh, sweet.
All of them, really giant ones.
That's awesome. Huh.
You guys have never been to school?
Well, no, I'm not gonna be in a castle. We're in a forest.
Oh shit!
Yeah, there's no castles where I live.
Oh shit! Oh!
I just didn't have the opportunity. That's all I got.
I mean, there's not a lot of castles around. It's hard to build those kind of things.
Yeah, you need all that stone and
You don't go
like.
to school.
What?
Like,
No, we don't go to castles. I lived in a forest.
well, sometimes schools doesn't have to be castles.
she just
They
said.
definitely do.
Yeah, she just told me.
Every single school I've
I'll
ever
be
heard of is
honest.
a
I
castle.
trust Legend over you.
Schools don't have to be castles.
Schools don't necessarily have to be castles. They can be.
Are you sure?
Yes.
But you said you never went to a school, so how would you know?
Because I know a lot of things.
Not everything.
I do know a lot.
He's old. He knows stuff.
The look of the dread. in his
You're never
eyes.
gonna let
I
that
also
go.
never said I haven't been to a school. I didn't go to school.
There are differences.
I didn't go to learn.
Listen, sometimes schools offer sometimes schools are just like little houses in the forest, like
I guarantee you there's
like
no
the
school
Hansel
in
and
the
Gretel
forest.
story, and then they eat children sometimes.
I
Who
don't
ate
think
a
that's
child?
a school.
They eat. We have to get cadence out there if we're gonna eat children
No,
to school.
no, not like in that instance, no. But like sometimes you have.
Literally, while if this was animated, Andrew, if this was animated, it'd be her talking to them, and they have this think bubble, and then she talks. Like eventually, all you see is like a very bad drawing of Arya just eating children. So just so you know.
In my mind, the castle goes from like a really grand castle to all of a sudden like lightning and it's just dark and there's a dragon.
No.
Oh
No.
-5 points.
No. Sometimes it's just because people want to educate children because sometimes people don't have certain things in life.
But
And
you
it's-
don't have to go to a castle to learn things.
No, that's right. It doesn't have to be a castle. It could just be a place in a village. Like a little townhouse,
So it's not a school.
So in your tribe, you know how like all the young kids would like gather around one of the elders, and the elder would teach them how to like light a fire.
Your parents teach you.
That's still school. That's still school.
That's
You
training.
are, yeah.
I don't understand.
School
humans.
is sometimes
Doesn't make any
synonymous with
sense.
training.
It's so much easier to
no.
just.
The problem is I
teach
can't throw in a character to help you
offspring.
guys out. You guys are
Yeah.
just on your own.
No, but
Is that what your parents
lucky.
Yeah, you just teach your kids and
Why would you learn from
Oh.
someone else?
Oh, lucky. Sometimes school can be synonymous with the training or mentoring or apprenticeship. One of those adjectives to describe someone's position.
So it's a guild.
Yeah. Because we're
You
all
guys realize
learning.
this is the most like you can get to him is by saying it's a good.
Yes, because we're learning stuff as we go, and it's educational. Because I've never been to talks, so I'm learning about talks now.
so you have to go to school.
But Mara doesn't have a castle, but we're in her guild.
But we are learning
Yeah.
from
just saying.
experience. We are
Forget about the
learning-
castle.
Oh, no, stop.
But she said it. I just.
She's never been to a school. How
Neither
does she know
of
it's a
you!
castle? I
Neither
have
of
been to a school.
You said you didn't. See, now I trust you even more.
All right. You know what? Yes, schools are in castles. You're right. Let's continue on with our day.
This is the
You know,
greatest
so
tale.
I think that we
just
should
don't-
just check in with Cadence just to make sure that she's okay. Nothing, you know. And if she's just like, I hate this, and
Can we
then
just? I just want to get one thing clear.
Uh-huh.
Are they eating children at the school?
No,
But then who's Hansel and Gretel?
it's a fairy tale. Haven't you read fairy tales?
Who go to a school and get eaten?
um.
Why did you bring that up? That was a poor decision.
on the levels of bad things to say in front of your party members, next to I'm part of a
gang.
of a gang, right next to schools eat children.
Can I see your business card?
Yeah. Also, can I see your business card?
Out of character, it was honest to God the first thing that came to my mind. Probably should not have said
Hansel
it.
and Gretel never went to school.
No, but it's the thought of going happily to a place, whether it be in a village, or in some cases, in most cases, in all cases, a village, to go to a house where an adult will teach you how to do math and teach you how to do certain basic life skills, like how to make a fire and stuff. Like, sometimes the parents aren't always home to teach the children. Sometimes parents don't feel like they're responsible for teaching their children.
Humans are the worst. Jesus. I mean, Nyx.
So let's go check on Cadence. Let's go
Yeah.
check on her.
And as we're walking along, it was like, watch out for everyone eating children.
So you guys make your way over back to the castle.
Yes.
And the two elementals are still standing at the door, just right at their post. And one of them actually turns down to look, and they see Henrik, and they're like, "Oh, you guys are up." And one of them actually looks up to see like where the sun is positioned in the sky, and he goes, "Oh, it's visiting hours. Oh, wait." And he like actually opens the door for you guys to walk in.
Have a good day.
Yeah, you too.
He's letting us in?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It's visiting hours.
Thank
Because
you.
you're speaking in.
Elemental.
Yeah, so I wouldn't know what you're
Oh, sorry. I just kind of switch on and off.
Oh. What
It's actually
were
my
you
native
speaking?
tongue.
It's your native
Terran,
tongue.
yeah.
There's actually another elemental guard like inside that kind of leads you towards like where all like pretty much like almost exact same path back to like the playroom where a bunch of the kids are sitting. You go in and you actually see Arya at a like you open the doors and there's a bunch of kids playing around and they're coloring and they're doing whatever they're doing.
I can
and
dig that. I like coloring.
you actually do see Cadence like, and she hasn't noticed you guys come in yet, but you actually see Arya like right at the door.
Is
like,
Cadence talking to any other children?
yeah, she's actually talking to like another kid. The kid has a big red hat on.
Cutie. I want to walk up to Arya and just like, Arya, how are you?
She was actually doing her work, and she goes, "Oh, wonderful! It's really nice to see you guys again. You guys came during visiting hours, perfectly under protocol. Okay, so
How has she been doing?
she's actually doing very well.
How is she?
You can actually, and she like Cadence still hasn't noticed you guys yet, but you can actually see she's actually like coloring with some other kids, and other kids are like talking, and like every once in a while you hear them like laugh a little bit, and but she's actually like Arya turns back to me and she goes, yeah, she's actually doing a lot better than other kids when they first come in for the first time. Like a lot of kids get very homesick, but I mean it's being away from your family for a certain amount of time, you kind of get a little homesick, but that's perfectly understandable for kids of their age. But yes,
She's integrating now. Yes.
I love waving at people that come by.
No, okay.
But she's integrating well.
Yeah, she's actually integrating quite well.
Yes, beautiful. We would like to talk to her.
Oh yes, yes, of course. Cadence and she actually turns around and she's actually she's not wearing the same pink dress. She's kind of wearing like, I'm not saying like wearing like more like kid clothes. It's nothing. There's not really like in terms of protocol, nothing like a uniform that she has to wear. But she's still wearing like just if Cadence is wearing like more like loose fitting clothing. She's perfectly clean, and she runs up to you guys and she actually she runs into Lucky and gives you a hug.
Like,
Hey, hey, how's everything? How's talks? How do you like it?
It's nice. How they treating you?
Oh, they're really nice. All the kids are really nice here.
Yeah, you liking it here?
Yeah, they're yeah.
Yeah.
You seem very happy.
Mm-hmm.
Are you happy?
And she actually thinks about it for a second.
Do you feel happy?
Yeah.
I'm glad.
Can and she actually turns to Arya. She goes, can I talk with them, like alone for a little while? And she goes, yeah, of course. You can definitely. There's you actually like walk back into the hallway and for her to talk to you guys. She goes, as you guys do that, the doors kind of close, giving you guys like some kind of privacy. There aren't any elemental guards that are around to kind of listen on your conversation. So you guys are kind of just there. His friends were about to. I'm sorry, everyone. There's a guy who was waving at us, and there was a car, and I think he missed his car, and he was chasing after the car. I hope he's okay. I think he got inside.
He got in the
Okay.
car.
Okay,
Okay.
got in. He's
So
in. He's
that,
in, boys.
he's in. We're in. So you're in the hallway with Cadence, and she goes. So, what's the plan now? Cause I remember I think everybody thought, including me, like I thought this place is gonna be really bad.
Yeah, so did I.
We didn't see because I think we just didn't know exactly what your conditions were, and what you were going to. But now we know that it is a very impeccable and prestige place.
Yeah, I mean everybody's really nice. I share a room with a girl named Daisy. She's from another town. She's she.
Oh, what?
I have to make up the map with like a bunch of more cities and stuff
Please.
like that. But just imagine,
Please.
what's your town by the sea is named what?
Baygate.
It from there.
Oh, cool. That's where I'm from.
Yeah. She's.
Where are
she's
you
really-
from?
Baygate.
Baygate.
Now I have all the information.
You. bitch.
And the gates.
Bays and the gays. She actually said she's from Baygate. She's actually really nice. She's kind of like me a little bit, but she's more of like a water kind of. She controls water, and sometimes she has the ability to like turn water into ice and then back. It's really cool. But yeah, we're roomies, and but what does this mean for us though?
It means nothing will change, but not in that essence. Because this is such a prestige place, and because you will have so many opportunities that most people do not get. Okay? Most. You are
Kids.
lucky.
Lucky.
Cadence.
No, not you.
Shh. Cadence.
Yeah.
What it really comes down to is it's your choice. You like the school. You like the other kids here. What we could do instead of taking you now is you could stay here for a little while, train in your magic, and then you can come join our guild when you've grown a little bit more and you have practice in your skills and whatnot.
Her eyes like light up a little bit as you tell her that, and she really smiles at you. And she goes, "Yeah, that'd be great." And she's kind of like you could tell as a 10-year-old girl, she's still kind of like trying to fight back tears as she's like. She didn't think that she'd have to say goodbye to you. Like, the first time she said goodbye to you was like, he'll be back for me soon, because nobody really knew the situation you guys were getting into.
Yeah.
But now it's kind of like, wait, I have a thing. I have the music that was like super sad.
You monster.
Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna do it to you.
Gross.
And she smiles a little bit at you. And then he says, I would really like that. And then
Listen, if anything changes, if you feel like you want something else, do what you want to do.
I will.
Some of us don't get the opportunity to do things that we want to do.
And then as you say that, like she looks to Henrik, you'd be like, Henrik, what do you think about this? Cause
God damn this music.
You were the person who told me like that you could teach. I mean, you know more about magic than everybody here. Like, what do you think?
I think for now, it's best you learn from them. I can only teach you as much as I know, and I can figure out myself. There probably have a lot more people like me, similar to me, in expertise. And worst case, if you ever need us, send word through the kitchens and they'll find me.
Or you could just write a letter.
Or the kitchen.
You can send it to Meryl.
You can just
Meryl,
tell the
this will do
kitchen
Meryl,
staff
yeah,
to find me, and they'll find me.
don't.
Call the rock.
You can send a
We
letter.
should give her the rock.
You should write letters. We'd love to see your handwriting. It'd be so amazing. You should write letters. It's to Meryl and Ezwin at the This'll Do Nicely.
My idea was a lot better.
We
I'm sure Arya knows where you guys are. So.
yes. Send us letters. We'd love to see letters.
And she's still like,
That's
she kind of like gives you guys all a hug. Like each
We'll
of
send
you.
you letters too. Don't worry, dearie.
And like as you're saying that, she gives you like a hug.
Oh.
And then she's like, so this doesn't count as a broken promise, right? Because
No, this is not
An
Prolonged.
extended promise.
Prolonged promise.
prolong.
an investment.
What does prolonged mean?
Extended.
What does extended mean?
To wait for a longer time, but to come back knowing that
It's
it's
a
true.
longer promise.
Yeah, it's a longer promise,
Okay.
but it's true.
Yes, sucks, kids.
And then she doesn't really know what to say. She's kind of just standing there.
You'll be fine.
I want to give her 82 gold.
I'm gonna write that down.
Because that was the portion above mine, like half of Kermazurist or whatever.
Yeah.
Because
Jesus.
she's part of Collateral Damage. I forgot her name.
Yeah. I got it down.
I thought she was gonna give her a hand.
So that's
Holy
cute.
I thought she was
moly!
gonna give her an axe. I was
Yeah, same!
She still has her axe, right?
She doesn't have any weapons.
probably got confiscated.
You
Perfect.
probably.
Well, she never like she kind of walked in without anything.
Oh, I give her another hand axe.
Unsharpened.
Stop losing them. Unsharpened.
Is that dull? Please make sure it's dull. Oh.
And my old whetstone and whatever like random stuff I had.
Oh my god.
She's like holding all this stuff, and she's like actually on the verge, like she's actually legitimately crying.
Oh, please don't
And I
cry.
She's like,
Please don't cry.
I'm really gonna miss you guys.
We're only a letter away.
And she's like, she actually puts it all down, and then like actually like puts everybody together to actually give you guys like the biggest hug she could possibly
Oh.
give. And she goes, Sauce. Prolong?
We'll see you
It's the
soon.
correct word.
Prolonged promise.
We
See
will
you soon.
We'll see you
How long
soon.
it lasts.
Oh.
And she spits in her hand, and she does the thing.
Oh.
She goes, come on, Anna,
Anna.
please.
Oh. No.
Spit siblings. One of the guards actually walks by and is like about to say something, and he just sees like this little girl crying and goes, like, there's no facial expression on this guard, and he's just like, and he just keeps walking. Sees you guys having a moment, and then
Oh, send us any drawings you may color.
oh yeah,
We'd love to see them.
I'll
We'll post them on our
I'll
wall.
definitely do that. And she picks up all of her stuff from the ground.
One more thing. Take them for everything they have, bitch. Kid.
Oh my god, are we giving her stuff now?
I just gave her those.
Should I be giving her something?
And she actually takes out like a few of the cards, and then gives them back to you, because she's like, I think these are the extras that I added to the deck.
I would say, that's how
You
you
sure?
cheat. That's how you cheat.
Okay. And she smiles, and she goes, I'll see you guys later. And that you realize as the doors open and she walks back into the playroom with all the kids are kind of like, whoa, as she walked back with all this stuff. Arya's very concerned that she walked back with the hand axe. She goes,
It's dull.
It's dull,
For
but
now.
I
Play
don't.
pretend. It's play.
I'm not. She actually looks at you and she's like, "I'm not
Let's leave
concerned
now.
about her. I'm concerned about the other children. Not
Fast
all of them are
walk.
good
Get
with
outta here.
nettles."
Oh.
And she goes, "Cadence, I'm gonna take this and you can put it in your room and you can hang it up because we'll make sure that you could put it in your room." And she goes, "Okay." And she's like, Arya's like. like she like puts it on her desk and she looks at other kids and like moves it a little bit farther away from them. Like she knows something about something metals is not working.
The axe starts moving towards a magnetic kid.
Yeah, and she's like, and she actually puts it into a drawer. And then
the entire desk moves.
yeah.
Aria,
Yes.
real quick, who runs Talks?
Talks is kind of a very general. We don't have a leader per se.
You don't have a leader.
A mayor,
Do you have a mayor,
Not really.
general, commander, lieutenant?
council.
Council.
Grand Poobah.
No, I think that's in the desert. She says. That was good. Yeah.
The doink of all this and that?
No, I actually I'm on a council with a bunch of other people from other guilds. I work. Do you actually do that? Sir? Do you actually do that, sir?
Yeah, because she looked at me when she said it. Did she? Or-
Yeah.
okay.
And she
Does
goes,
the council have a name?
and she gives you like a sign back.
Does the council have a name?
No,
Just the council of
just
talks?
general council talks. We make sure everything runs smoothly in this town.
Oh,
We figured after the wars that happened a while back, we didn't really need a leader. We just need people who are experts in their own field. So that's kind of how that's working here right now. I'm sure I'll be in contact with you guys. In
You're a
case
part
of
of them.
yes.
Council?
Yes, I'm on
So
the
she has
council.
a seat. Pay attention. Jesus.
I was writing it down.
God, Anna.
I need this information. Any other people on the council that we've met before?
Yes.
Yes. They're not very. This is kind of in terms of like, into. Oh wait, let me put the. Give me a second because we don't need this music right now.
Please, God, no.
I'm
Okay,
super
that's
happy.
probably best.
Thank God.
See, now I'm thinking we're going to a battle with her.
No, you're not gonna fight her. You're gonna fight her and all the children.
She's the actual boss.
No.
18.
Yeah. No. She goes. Well. We don't really. Most of our the people on the council are not very open about their position. We kind of just work on our own, and then it's usually run by different guilds. Like different guilds would be part of the heads of each guild would
Oh,
be
like
part
a
of it.
weird kind of like. Oh my God, is it?
Republic or democracy? I don't remember.
Republic.
It's a republic.
Right?
Because it's a
Yeah, it's a
republic
republic.
or Rome. Yeah, it's a
Amer-
republic.
A meritocracy.
Yeah.
I
So,
think of
yeah.
Roman times.
She pretty much tells you that.
Okay. Oh, that's interesting. I'll
Why
keep that in
are
mind.
you asking this?
I like to know people. I like to know where they are.
Ominous.
Not ominous at all.
She likes having information.
Just like you.
Also ominous.
Anyway. Just fine.
Okay. And then.
If you do, if I may say, should you need anything from Sutton, the town of Sutton, we are north.
Yes. And she actually pulls out her clipboard and actually takes a quick note.
I'm the daughters of the township owners of Sutton. And if you do need any help of any sorts here in Talks, please send word.
I definitely will.
Oh, yes, thank you.
Also, if you need anything moved from point A to point B, apparently we're the best in the business.
She goes, yes, you definitely are. I've heard some of the stories of your adventures. It's pretty exciting, huh?
Yes.
So
yes,
if any harm comes to Cadence, we will be coming for you specifically.
we will not be doing that.
She gets like eaten
He's
or
a,
something.
I'm sorry, he's a little bloodthirsty.
They heard some weird stories last
I'm
night by accident.
bloodthirsty.
They don't listen. It's fine.
She actually looks genuinely concerned for half a second. She goes,
Don't. He's pulling your tail.
I can.
What up?
Lucky, I can assure you nothing's gonna happen.
She gets eaten.
That was a good
She's
pun.
what?
You know what I mean.
She's not gonna get eaten.
Mm-hmm.
This is the last
right, she
place you
won't.
could possibly
I'm going
go.
to
That's
leave
right,
now
she
with
won't.
him in tow, and it's going to be okay.
Okay.
Aria, I'll see you. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Out of
wanted-
character, that was just meant to be a general threat, not the fact that you guys, all what you guys said.
No, I know it was
yeah.
supposed to be a threat,
No,
and
yeah.
I was like, no, we shouldn't be threatening this person.
Then I called. I was like, no. No.
Okay, so let me finish this scene in talks then.
Please.
So I'm gonna put that music back on. So just prepare your.
The hurt.
As you guys leave, Cadence kind of gives you a final wave goodbye as she's talking with all these other kids. And there's this, they're like all the kids at her table are kind of looking at you and they're kind of all just like talking together. There is one kid in a like a red hat that's kind of like very curious, like looks very, very curious about like who you guys are. And you leave the place realizing that this small little girl that you originally picked up in Eswin is not like that small girl that is now in front of you with all her like people of her kind of thing. And Ario actually waves you guys off as well as you guys walk out of the Tox Castle. There you go. This is actually the pure ending of the Stagecoach Shakedown.
The true ending.
The true ending. You guys got it.
After going through
Time to
5
steal
bad
the
endings. after going through 5 bad endings, you get the true ending.
Yeah. Yeah. You guys got pacifist. Now you guys got true pass.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's
Just like
that.
99.
You guys can spend a few more days, but we can finish it and then end it. Going back to
the train?
No, yeah. If you guys want to do the train thing
doing
and
the
you want to
train.
pick up your armor and everything, we can do that now. So then, by the time the next episode starts, you guys will already be like halfway on your way back. I'm not gonna make like a whole arc just making your way back because I'm just gonna do like a montage, like fast forward.
Thank you.
Yeah, please,
Yeah.
thank you.
How many axles was the train?
2. It was the main train and the other car behind it.
That's carts, not axles.
What is
No, I don't know
Axel?
what
It's like the
Oh,
thing
per
on the
wheel?
wheels, or it's like the
1, 2,
4,
4.
5, 6.
It'd be like 1, 2, 3.
because
the big
each
train,
axle
and
is
then
2 wheels.
No, big trains usually will
It's like
have
3 or 4
2
axles.
or 3, and then
Normally
2 or
it's
3.
somewhere between 4 and 6.
Okay, so let's say
I'll leave it to
5.
you guys.
No.
5. That's a weird.
Train.
Yeah, train experts, please.
You want 6?
So each axle is about 30 to 35 tons. How many oxes do you think that is?
Are you guys
How
having
do
this
you
conversation
know
as
that?
you guys are leaving? I like in
Down to
character?
have it, yeah.
So-
As we're walking away.
Yeah.
They're still going on about this legend.
How do you
Are
know
you
how much it
nervous?
weighs?
Yep, I know about trains now.
What is that?
With my intelligence, it's an 18. No, it's a 20.
Okay, yeah.
Legend, are you a part of this?
That's awesome.
Are you going to take part of this train
Legend.
heist?
I thought. Do we get to keep the train?
Are we keeping it or selling it?
Yeah, we'll see we'll weigh the options.
When we get there, if it's a pain in the ass to move around, we'll just sell it. But if we can move it around, imagine how fast we can go on a train.
Yeah.
Fucking
We're gonna have a train.
Oh my god.
Nikki, your face.
Alright, let's go talk to some guys about a train.
I'm going to just promptly just start walking up. I'm going to be back at the Duff Trove. See you later.
No fun.
We don't need a train.
It's not about need.
But I
About
want
want.
it.
We don't want it.
Yes, I do.
No.
Let's take a vote. Who wants a train?
Oh boy.
Suck
Majority
it.
rules.
I'm already gone to the Duff Trove.
All right. How do we get a train?
Yeet.
How much does an ox pull? How much can it carry?
Oh my god.
What is the force of gravity times the mass of an ox?
What is the ox power?
What is the ox power?
I actually do know.
What is the horsepower of an
Apparently,
ox?
I know a lot about oxen. No.
What is the horsepower of an ox?
What is the horsepower of an ox? It's one of the greatest lines. What is the horsepower of an ox?
Wait, Henrik. You speak giant or elemental Terran, whatever, right?
Oh yeah, those guys. They
Those
can
guys
carry
are
it.
big and strong as fuck. Could they help us move the train?
I think they're guarding a castle.
They must have more than two. We saw that one guy who was just kind of standing there.
I'm not sure. I think there might only be 2 of the big ones.
I'm pretty sure we saw 3.
Are we still like right in front of the castle?
The rest of the ones that you saw inside the castle are like 6 feet tall. These ones outside are like 20
okay.
feet. Yeah.
Gotcha.
They're like just like figureheads on like the front of the castle.
Do they really need 2 though? Like we can borrow 1 for like an hour.
It'll be more than an hour.
Have you seen the size of that thing? You could just pick it up like a toy.
It's more than an hour away from the city.
Oh, true.
Back at the room, I realized I left the desk messy with all the papers, so I quickly disposed of all the crumpled papers I left around the room and clean up a bit.
Damn it.
I think we would need a lot of ox.
But what if we can just get it moving on the wheels alone?
But how do we get it? Because aren't there hills between there?
But think about it. The main reason why it can't move is because it doesn't have treads, right? Wouldn't it be a cheaper option to get a fuck ton of iron and make treads on the wheels?
We're turning this train into a tank.
Like literally just
Oh
put
my God, why
iron
Go
on
find
the
an
wheels.
engineer.
What?
We should find an engineer.
if I may suggest something, it's you can talk to, since you know Ignis does know most of like the people in town or the guild leaders.
Oh, I'm about to go to her.
Yeah, you can go.
I'm about to go to Ignis.
Yeah, go.
I'm gonna go talk
To her.
to Ignis
Okay.
about this and see if there's anyone who would be able to do this. Do you think you can go to the blacksmith and see how much iron it would cost to fit on those wheels?
Well, I need to know how much. We need to talk to the engineer to know how much iron we need.
I guess that's true. So we'll go talk to her. You want to come, Legend?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Guarantee
we
people in there
talking
are like a good friend of mine. Well, good friend of mine. Masters.
Friend of mine.
Yeah,
There's certain degrees of separation
Yeah.
between you
He's
and
this friend of Matt Cousin and twice removed.
Guild master.
the third.
Guild Master. Okay, so I'm just gonna fast forward. You guys make your way all the way down. Yeah, blah, blah, blah.
What's up, Jones?
That's a play.
Yep, and Jones goes 8, and it leads you straight to the back.
This is Legend.
Oh.
Yes, that Legend.
Yeah, okay, cool. You're good. You can go.
Come on.
Yes, that legend is good. You make your way back, and you see Ignis. She's actually doing a little bit of like kind of like paperwork at the table.
Ignis,
Hey.
I have a question / proposition for you.
Okay.
All right. First question is, do you know any engineers who are proficient in trains? You said you were building an underground train.
Yes, I know most of the engineers
Yes,
in town. Why do you?
proficiency in trains.
And she goes like, as you finish that sentence, she goes, "Don't tell me you want to go pick up that train in the middle of the forest."
I'm just saying.
Do you- Lucky, please be honest with me, Lucky. Do you want to bring that train here?
So here's my idea.
Okay.
If one of the engineers could help us fix the wheel so we can go on regular terrain, there's no need to build it under tunnel and we have a train above ground. If not, since we technically own the train, we could sell you a train so you don't have to buy one for the underground train. So you don't have to buy one for your new underground train. Obviously, it would be marked down a whole lot on a friendly business acquaintance, discount.
She actually thinks about that. Like, she kind of like is like jokingly like thinking about like how can you like why would we put one above the ground? Like that's the whole point of putting it underground.
Yeah.
And then you actually tell her about like selling her the train, and she's actually very interested in that because she's like, I think we bought a train. I think we're just setting groundwork right now.
I mean, you haven't built the tunnel yet, but this way you have one on stand.
Yeah. Do you know what condition the train is in?
Very good. We honestly in that fight we didn't touch the train. Did we touch? We didn't touch the train.
How about this?
We didn't set fire to it or anything.
We didn't.
I send an engineer. I send an engineer with you to go check out the train.
Right.
If he approves of it, we'll see if we can get it started up. You did say it ran on normal ground, right? When you were fighting it.
Yeah, on the grass.
So we'll see if we can get it started up again. If we bring it here, then I'll give you I'll let you sell it to me.
All right.
And then you guys can make your way back. How about this? Even a little bit better for you. You get free rides on the train. Whenever that's available. I mean, now obviously it's gonna take like a few months to a year to make a whole underground system, but yeah, I think it'd probably be within your interest to be able to, and it would be open to you and to everybody from Crescent Moon.
Yeah.
That way, it's think of it as more of like a peace accord between me and Jerry.
Of course. Yeah. I think he'd be very interested in something.
Not those Jerrys.
Okay.
Not those Jerrys. Jerry with the
Jerry with the G, not affiliated.
Wasn't one of the Jerry's that attacked us Jerry with the G? Is
No,
that
but
not
it-
true?
but
Jerry
was a
with the
silent
G.
G.
It's silent G, yes. This
It's
actually spelled-
GJ.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
27 letters
I
in
don't
between
totally
the
believe you,
E-R
but-
Y.
There's also like Jerry with a W.
Yeah.
There was a Jerry with a W.
There was a lot of Jerrys.
There was a lot of Jerrys.
But this is a good Jerry. Not someone Anna would stab, hopefully.
She would just have a lot of
Adam
people.
might
She stabbed a lot of people.
stab.
Okay, so I'm gonna fast forward through a lot of this because like we don't have to spend like 20 minutes talking about that. But let's play. What race is that? Engineer.
I would assume dwarf.
It's the
Oh, wow.
So the dwarf actually goes with you guys. It's like going pretty fast on it's actually one of the horses that you use to get over there. It's like a very good, strong horse. Take like 3 or 4 of them to make your way over there as quickly as possible. And he actually looks at it and he goes, "This looks really familiar." And he actually walks up into the train. He goes, and he actually pokes his head out. He goes, "They stole this from another town." And he's just cracking up. He actually looks and goes, "I have no idea how they were able to steal this train. It just blows my in terms of engineering, it literally blows my mind." And he's like, "Does anybody know any kind of fire spells we need to get this thing started?" And you hear and you hear him actually shoveling more coal because there's still a coal deposit behind it.
I'm gonna turn to Anna and go, I just realized, how do they get the train up that hill to get it back down?
I don't think about these kind of things.
But if it can go up the hill, surely it can go up the other way. Should it be able to run on
We're
land
about to
then?
find out.
I guess we are.
You
know
does
fire.
anybody know a fire spell?
Fire.
And fire spell.
You
You actually get the thing started, and it's a little bit of a. It takes a little while, and it takes probably 15-20 minutes of him just and moving with gears and turning knobs and. But eventually, it actually goes whoosh, and it does a full rotation of its wheel, and he goes, "I think we got it started." And it's very, very so much life in this dwarf's eyes. It's I haven't seen a train like this in a while. I didn't even think they'd be able to bring one of those over here, but wow. I can't wait to tell everybody about this. It's gonna bring so much commerce to the town. So yeah, let's get in. Let's go. And he's actually at the thing, and he's
I do have a question,
Yes.
BM. Are there bodies still all around?
Are they decomposed?
Well, we've only been gone for a day.
Wait.
Day, 2 days. Because we stayed out on the road that extra night.
He
How
definitely
fast your
noticed.
body
Just so
decomposes?
you know, he definitely noticed the body.
I just want to know.
But the story that you told Ignis a while back
Yeah.
has circulated so much that he's he walks and he goes, "Damn, you guys are good."
I wasn't lying.
and you guys actually get on the train, and he actually looks at you and goes, "You want to pull the whistle?"
Oh, I want to pull the whistle.
I have the whistle sound. I have a whistle sound. Wait, give me a second.
Phrasing.
What?
Actually, I've always wanted to do it in my life. At least once.
And you guys get the train started.
Is it moving?
Yeah, it's actually moving.
Holy shit.
It's actually somehow moving. Whatever the Jerrys did to start up this train is just good enough to make it just barely run on land. And it's actually it's not moving fast. It's actually moving slower than the horses, but it's actually moving. And I'm gonna say like the way this resolves itself is that you actually move it into the town. Not directly into the town. That'd be too much.
It's in the middle of the road. There's a
Yeah, it's like
train.
he's just taking up the whole road, and there's a guy with his horse, and he's like, "Hey, buddy, get out of the way!" And he's like,
I'm training here.
I'm training here. You get out of my way. I'm training here. You actually move it. Like you're about to get into like the inner kind of part of town, and he actually directs it a little bit to go into like a lower piece, like that kind of leads to like you would assume was underground, closer to like where the Thieves Guild is. So that's kind of where that's leading. And yet they actually blow the whistle one more time, like inside thing, but this time inside the tunnel is like deafening.
Yeah.
It's so loud, and you stop it, and Ignis is actually there and looking at you. She goes, "Holy moly! I can't believe you guys pulled this off." So, honestly, Lucky, I can't say that I expected you guys to get the train running. I would have definitely benefited from, like, yeah, we'll figure out a way to start the train one way or another, but, like, the way that you guys told the story made it sound like the train was out of commission, but, how much do you guys want for the train?
Henrik, you're the expert on trains, apparently.
How much does a train go for?
out of character, how much is gold worth, like, essentially? Is it, like, is one gold piece, like, a lot, or is it just kind of, like...
One gold is, like, a good amount.
Yeah?
Like, making 1 gold a week would be, like, sufficient to live on.
Oh, okay.
How much is the gold to platinum ratio, do you know?
10.
10? Okay.
Alright, how... Duran, how expensive are trains in this world?
They're still kind of, they're not newest technology, but like for you to buy a train, it's a lot of money.
Someone out there, quick, you know, help us with this math, please.
Steam train price.
5D 100.
Because this is only like the locomotive, right? It's not like a full train.
It's not like
No,
a
it's
full
the
train with
locomotive
cart.
and one cart behind it.
Yeah, and when the coal thing.
So locomotives probably go for a lot of money.
Roll
Um,
5d100.
I'm worried to go
5D100.
too high.
So much.
D10s,
Well,
yeah.
don't forget,
5d10s.
friends and family discount.
5.
500?
It's not gonna be in there.
I was thinking, like, maybe one.
I have wait, I put in a calculator. Oh my god, welcome to the way you roll, where we're trying to figure out how much a train costs.
I mean, I've got the prices of ships.
How much is a ship?
It's like a ship with wheels.
I don't know
How
what
much
the
is it?
sizes of those
So-
relative ships
Okay,
are.
A galley is
galleon?
fucking huge.
Yeah, it'd
A
probably
Cuba.
be a frigate.
I would actually say it would be a long ship.
Let me see.
Yeah, let me see. But you have to remember the technology of a train is a lot different than that of a boat.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you,
It's a lot more
probably want to
specialized.
pull to a galleon then, just because the technology could be.
Yeah, but he's not gonna give us that much
The
money.
gallon's 30 G.
Please don't.
30 G.
He doesn't
Oh.
have to. He has to give us just a fair amount.
That's why I was saying longboat's about
If
10.
you
so
go
we
up, there's
can,
like
cut
carts
it
and
down.
carrots and stuff. I didn't think that was it.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Even for a long.
One
dip.
platinum.
Yeah. That's why I was like,
20 platinum?
No.
20 platinum?
That's
I'm not there.
20.
That's a lot.
what the fuck is that? Jesus.
20 platinum.
20 times 10 is 200.
200 gold.
That's way little then.
That's
Yeah.
way
We
low.
all got 200 gold for this job.
All right, so this is we're gonna have a completely out of character
Yeah.
discussion here.
This is
So
how we're
just-
gonna end the
just
thing,
everyone-
guys, because we need to figure out how much a train costs.
So I'm like,
You guys are about to bring in like the biggest haul that like Merle has ever seen.
well, that's why like we need to figure out how much are you gonna give us is what I'm. Is
Yeah,
what
I want to know.
Just so
from
everyone
you.
knows, for a long ship, it's 10,000 gold, which would completely break us at this level.
That's true. She could
And a
hold it.
galleon is 30,000. Which is basically we're trying to equal it too, but that's way too much.
Hold it in a savings account. I don't know.
Persuasion checks.
Huh. Damn, I didn't think you guys would go back to get the
DM problems.
Like,
I love like the
Someone
situation's
tweet-
happening, but I
someone
also have to figure out now.
Yeah.
There's a train
I love it,
cost.
but
someone
I
tweet
did.
Wizards of the Coast. Hey guys, how much would a train
How much
cost?
does a train cost?
I mean, I was thinking maybe now with these numbers go like 3G.
3,000.
Yeah.
I think that's a good price.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
And then you guys could put in like a savings for like the guild or whatever.
But yeah, a majority is probably gonna end up going.
No, I mean, if you want to go a big number, but say like we just
2-3 sounds.
outside
reasonable for
agree that like the
train.
rest of it goes into the guild or something. Then
Yeah, I think
would
we could do
work too.
that because I think 10,000 gold pieces is like a good price for like you guys legitimately brought a train.
But
and
like,
they don't have.
but they tell us like, oh, we can't give you that. Like, we can give you this much now, and that's the part we get, and the rest gets invoiced to like the guild.
Yeah.
So we don't have direct access to it.
We also have free rides, so I can also like factor into it. And trying to keep good on the.
Wait,
I'm
and we-
trying to keep good on this guild side.
We gave them a broken, stolen train, so that
We did.
It wasn't broken
So
though.
let's
We
go
didn't
It
touch
did
the train.
break. It
Did
did. To the fact that like it wasn't able to run before, and you had to send an engineer.
Well, we-
to you guys got it running.
But that was the thing. We never broke the
Pay
train.
the
We literally
engineer.
just stopped the train. Remember? She
Oh,
charmed
Yeah.
the conductor
Yeah.
to stop the
They
train.
did punch a hole through it somewhere.
No, that was on the back
No.
part.
That was in the
Yeah.
back cart.
Yeah,
So like it
the
is
back cart
nothing
did
hurt the
destroy.
train
But
itself.
the cabin itself is fine.
So the
Okay,
train
let's
is
say,
great.
Let's say
Besides the
10,000
bonfire being in there.
for the
This
whole
is like
train,
eBay of like.
right? And then separated amongst
bidding
you guys,
wars.
it's gonna be like 2,000.
This is like
Is
bid
that a
war
lot
right here.
amongst four?
No, that's fine. She's not getting a cut.
Yeah.
Oh,
she,
yeah.
said, she said she wanted no part of it.
Yeah.
It's the
So
end of a
2,000
big-
between
it's the
three
end
is
of a
fine.
big arc too.
Or do you want to do a 21 just so it's an even number?
Yeah. Okay, like, there's actually a really big smile on Ignis's face as you guys legitimately just sold him.
on my face.
He goes, so I can give you 2,100 right now, and you give me your information for your guild, whether it's the Crescent Moons or whatever your current party name is, and we'll send you guys the money. She's like still like amazed, like as she's talking to you, she's looking at the train and she's like, with a face like I can't believe we just got a train. Yeah. So now you guys have separated 20. What is that? Amongst 7,000 gold each.
Wait,
No,
700.
Oh damn it.
7,000?
I was adding.
That's why I took a
zero.
moment of like, what?
700.
Where did I
700
miss
gold.
that?
700 gold each.
Math.
Man,
The old
Wow.
Price averted, everyone.
God.
The old
that's amazing. Okay.
We are now rich. We can all retire now.
Level 5 retirees.
Adventure's over.
The adventure's over,
Everybody
guys.
go home.
We're never gonna do anything ever again.
New characters.
Anna, you go back to go pick up your studded
Woo!
leather,
Woo!
and you walk in, and the person actually, like, the dwarf actually gives you the thing. He goes, and just make sure I spelled this correctly.
Yes, no, it's
Oh,
perfect.
wonderful. I hope. Thank you so much for your patronage.
Of course.
Yes.
Of
And
course,
and then you walk out, and you. Where do you guys meet up?
I went back to the room just
Okay.
to change.
Yeah. What about you guys?
Right back at that inn, right?
Yeah.
Dub Trove.
I
You
do.
guys-
I did want to kind of sell the loot that we got from the Jerry's, which isn't a whole lot, but
What did you? What?
well, I have.
Can you want to do that so we don't do so much?
One,
We could
two.
sell it next week.
Yeah, it's fine.
Ready.
Okay. When you get back to like the
We can always just do it like.
Yeah,
out
or
of
just off
character.
camera. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't believe we just did that.
Just so not only do we fight a train,
You actually
we
sold the train.
sold said train.
Wow. Yeah, that was the thing. And you
the way
guys,
it rolls.
I guess you guys make your way back, unless you guys want to do something else in talks.
I can't think of anything.
Yeah, it was kind of like the big thing.
Yeah. It happened like 5 minutes.
So, yeah.
I paid the two extra days that we were in the room,
Yeah.
and then I told the attendant that we were going.
Yeah, you guys pay whatever the amount that I said you guys paid for
It was
the-
50.
Does not matter anymore.
Yeah.
Was
I
it
mean, we
50?
didn't even. Me and you didn't even stay in the room those 2 nights, huh?
We stayed in the first night.
But you still
Yeah, I paid for the
you
first night.
We split the
I
first
don't
night.
Yeah, we split the first
Yeah.
night.
Was it? How much was it? It was
But the
10 or
question is, did
15?
we even like?
15.
We didn't use the room, and I don't know if we ever said we were using the room, so I don't think we paid for the next 2 nights. So we probably played for one more night.
Well, I said to keep the tabs open on us.
Alright, yes.
Eric,
Now I
it does
gotta
not
take it
matter
out-
anymore.
Now I
Those
gotta-
matter.
Now I gotta take it out of my 700 gold.
No, it's 900 because we all got 200 off this job.
I'm making you guys too rich.
To be fair, that wasn't your choice.
Yeah, so true. Okay, so
Well, it kinda was.
you guys make your way. You guys are gonna get us a coach, or how do you guys want to travel your way back to Esmond?
Well, I am going to strongly argue with the fact that I don't want any more Jerry's or orcs on our tails. We should just take horses and not
We
a
could all
giant
just buy horses.
fucking goddamn
buy
cart.
horses.
You just buy horses.
That's fine by me.
Yeah.
I know how to horseback ride. I can teach you some tricks on horseback riding.
I'm good.
How much does a horse?
700 gold.
Pretty sure
Isn't
it's
it like-
50.
To buy a horse.
Riding
just
horse
had
is
this page
75 gold.
open.
A draft horse is 50.
What's a draft horse?
Can I
If
buy
you're
a
pulling
griffin?
stuff.
Bigger horses.
Oh.
Like
Can I
oxen
buy a
horse.
griffin?
No.
You definitely don't have
No.
those.
There's no
enough money.
griffins for sale.
A war horse is 400 gold,
So I'm
and an elephant is 200.
okay. I'm gonna say.
Can I buy an elephant?
No,
I'm gonna say
don't
100.
let him buy an
I'm
elephant.
gonna say
One
100.
elephant.
I'm gonna
Don't
say
let him buy
I'm
it.
gonna say 150 gold to buy the horse to just leave with the horse.
150 gold?
Yeah, that's right.
I'm gonna roll
You're
persuasion
rich.
to barter that.
Do whatever you want.
Which horse? Because there were different types.
The normal horse. What is-
Riding.
Yeah, riding
It's like
horse.
75 gold.
75, and then the extra to buy the horse because they're never gonna get the horse back.
Is it to own?
Oh wait, is it to own a riding
Yeah.
Is
horse?
this yeah?
Okay, so
75.
100 gold.
75.
Roll persuasion.
I'm the GM. It's not even on a character. It's on the GM. Don't fuck this up, Marty.
Please don't.
Did you roll any 20s?
I
saw
have a
mine. I
12
said
and a
it's
9.
Oh, fuck. Oh. Oh, fuck. It's a 17.
80.
But he said it was 75.
But he didn't roll over a 20.
Oh, 1 second. 80's great.
You should not compromise.
Anna, 80's great.
I've ridden a lot of horses in my day.
Anna, 80's great.
75.
85.
75. 75, and I'll put you a good one in for my town.
90.
We could actually use a couple of craft.
Hey, I'm not with her.
95.
80's great.
Why are you going up in price?
I don't know.
75. I'm gonna come back here and I'm going to say 75 again. You know, just it's not gonna stop. You know.
Anna,
75.
100.
Anna,
Why do you keep going up?
Anna.
At this point, I want to see how long we can go.
Really?
110.
We'll just walk back.
I'm okay with walking.
I'm not with her. I'm cool with 80.
I'm going to use charm person.
We could also just buy a cart and 1 horse, and all of us could just ride in the cart.
Yeah.
Roll to
How
charm
much
this
is a
this
card?
random this person in
15
Or
gold.
innocent person.
Wait, to own the cart?
No, they have to roll against me.
Just like a
Okay,
wooden
what
cart.
is okay? What do I roll?
DC 12 wisdom saving throw. Actually, no. Is
I
it
think it's
DC
mad at
12?
pride now, though.
It actually should not be DC. It's DC 14 because I leveled up. That's right.
14.
DC 14.
Okay.
So I leveled up.
Yeah, it's a 12. Okay.
75.
Wagon, 35 gold. Draft horse, 50.
75.
85 for a
75.
wagon,
But it's still 80
and a
for-
draft horse.
Oh, don't worry about him. And do we want to do maybe the horse and the carriage idea? Not the carriage, but a cart, like a traveling cart.
Possible to get that carriage on a discount to, as a bundle.
Yeah, we should probably do that.
As
you
a
know, 'cause
bundle?
You're so.
How about
'cause,
100
like, you're
for
so,
the horse and the cart?
Because you're so nice to us right now.
He also has a very, very pretty face. I like your voice, sir.
120 for the horse and the cart, and I never see you guys ever again.
No,
110.
don't take that deal. Wait, the horse and the cart is worth like 10. It's worth 75. Don't
But I
take
haven't
that
seen you in so
Such
long. We're
a
family
bad deal.
acquaintances. How could you do this to me?
I want 100.
Is that worth it? Henrik, do we that?
I don't know what you guys are trying to get out of this.
One horse in the cart.
So a draft horse on a cart?
No, like a regular, like a horse.
No, if it's pulling, it's draft.
Oh, but yeah, that's a good one.
Oh, a draft horse and a cart.
Mm-hmm.
Book price is 65, 65.
6767.
It's 65.
Both. We'll take it. 100 gold for both. Not bad.
Okay.
Because it's 120. It's 130. Yeah. We'll take it. We splitting it? How is this going to happen? Still not paying for this. I don't feel like it.
Just pay for it.
It'd be funny if like Legend was like, I don't know, I'm kind of strapped for cash right now.
Should have gave Cannons 82 gold. Like it was nothing. That was awesome.
Oh yeah, Cadence is like rich amongst like all of her peers right now.
She's like throwing the gold in the
She's getting more because she's cheating at cards.
Arya's like, where did you get cards?
You don't want to
And
know.
then I'll tell you later. I'll tell you about it later.
She starts like plinking coins at people's heads.
Oh my god, no.
Okay, so yeah.
Cards.
And this is more cards, and like she can never fit it back. She says decks of cards. Okay, 100 gold.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So we're gonna just do a quick like montage thing of you guys going all the way back. Everybody choose a skill, and then roll for that skill, and then tell me what you do with that skill on your way back. It could be any skill you want, and just something you guys can do on your way back. Because I don't want it to be like a nothing. So whatever skill you want, you roll for that skill. One roll for that skill, and then you just describe what you would do with that roll of that skill.
Way to throw that. It's quite the
Yeah, it's just something to do so you guys get back and then we're done.
yeah.
Scheiße. Out of nowhere.
I'm gonna use nature. 27.
27 nature. What do we got? Oh my
Uh,
god.
You know, as we travel back, you know,
Nature bends out of the way for us.
Nah.
I'm taking a look at, like, when we're camping and stuff, you know, I take some looks side of the road, I see some good plants, I become Kerma.
I'm gonna say you become more in tune with nature, not that you become Kermit. Because that's OP.
No, I just mean I collect some nice herbs for cooking and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Okay, cool. Anna.
You know.
And I try to explain to people what different plants do, but no one's paying attention to me.
Sounds about right.
I don't know. Fuck it. Performance
17.
That's what I wrote.
plus 6 equals 27.
You pay an awesome tune on your lute that you kind of like. It took like 3 days to make, but you make an awesome song.
I'm just leaning against the cart and just like strumming it because we're sitting on a cart for 6 days.
On your way, it's actually a lot faster because you're not really slow.
4 days. I don't know.
4 days, yeah.
We're just sitting there strumming, keeping company.
Do you have one?
You can go.
Okay, so I'm going to roll.
Wait, just to add on to hers real quick, I use prestidigitation to make sure, like, when she's not playing, it kind of lingers in the air.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Oh.
awesome.
So I rolled intimidation. That's 18 plus 4.
What did you do? What is the roll? What is the number?
22.
Okay, what do you do? Tell me what you do.
Yeah, so I want to just like ride, because in case we're riding on the regular road
Yeah.
and we've got a cart, we might be a target. So that's not as nice a cart, but still people could think we have something. So I'm
Okay.
just gonna sit on the front of the cart with my axe.
Intimidatingly.
Yeah,
Intimidate the
intimidatingly,
forest.
and like kind of growl at people if I see anybody checking us out, and like maybe even use my thaumaturgy, like rolls of thunder, and like my eyes turn red, and like just be really scary so nobody messes with us.
Precision that.
What?
It's the thunder above her.
Wait, do I have a sound for that? Me?
Chicka chicka.
So
Cow.
I'm gonna say what actually happens there is you're so intimidating that like some people actually walk out to actually do something and then they see you and they're like, no. And then you actually do see the orcs too. And they walk out and they're like,
Look with the nice hair.
yeah, the orcs with the really nice
Oh.
hair. And they're like, hey guys, did you guys get rid of the kid? Does that mean no? And they actually think about it for a second. No. And one of them goes like blue, like Cyan's like, I don't want to die because I have children and I love all my children. And as he goes, I love you, legend. And you guys keep going.
I almost dropped character because we're friends with them, but I don't because I rolled a 22.
And then one of them, as you guys are going, like one of them the Cyan gets a little bit sad because he's like, "You're right back at me." But that's something that's fast.
It's an angry wave. Hi!
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 All right, Marty.
Aggressive.
We all rolled 20 over 20.
That's why I'm really like.
Rip.
If I got a 1,
Please.
Please, that'd be great.
it's a natural 20.
In what skill? Pick one.
Alright.
You could do
Pick the
perception
funniest
and
one
see if you
'cause
could,
it's
if you could find out
So
whatever.
I'm
Professional.
not sure if I want to go funny and do sleight of hand, or if I want to do good and do perception.
Okay.
So I can see who those two fuckers were if they're still following us.
You can.
Steal the card.
But I also kind of want to do sleight of hand so I
Steal
can
your
fuck
own
with everyone here and just kind of swap all their stuff around because I was bored.
You can do whatever you want.
I don't know. Do I be the asshole or do I be
Flip
good?
a coin.
I will flip a coin for this.
You probably should decide before you rolled, but
Before,
because that's the only reason you're thinking about being an asshole.
Alright, so weird. Why do you have a Kraken? Kraken, I'm an asshole. Non-Kraken, I'm a decent human.
Krakens are assholes. So.
Fair.
Alright.
Okay, what is it?
Damn it!
Ah!
So what is it?
Perception. Where are those fuckers?
Okay, so I'm gonna
25.
say it's about day 3. No, actually it's like day 2 out. And you guys are camping out, and it's not really sunset. You guys decide just like take it easy on your way back, and you see rustling in the bushes. And out of those bushes comes a frog with a crown in its hand. And it doesn't look like it cares about what you are or what you're doing. And he walks out, and it's just like looking around with like a frog with a crown in his hand. And then a guy pops out behind the thing from like outside the bushes, like he was following this frog the whole time. And he's like, "I'm really sorry about this, but this frog just has his crown, and I just don't know what to do about it." And that's it.
Do you mean to tell me at the end of the fight, those two people in the sunset was a frog and a man following the frog?
Hell yeah.
You said it was a man and a smaller man.
Yeah.
Frog has
The smaller
like a
man.
huge-
Does the
Like
frog
frog,
get
like-
kissed and turn to like
No,
a...
it's a small frog. It's like a very kind of tall frog.
Yeah, that's a toad then.
That's a frog, toad thing.
Fantasy frog.
Yeah, fantasy frog.
Use
There's a
frog
frog.
sound, be
There's a
careful.
crown.
I have no words. I don't know what to do.
The guy's just like, "I'm really sorry about this."
Why does it have
I'm
a
really
crown?
sorry.
Where did you find it?
I don't know. I was traveling from town to town, and then I saw this frog, and I was like,
Who
I gotta-
are you?
Joe?
Have you tried kissing it?
Nah, I just want to see where he goes with this crown. I'm really sorry to bother you. Oh, I think he's on the move again, and the frog's just walking, and he's like, I guess won't see you
Hey,
later.
Hey, Nikki. Hey, Nikki. I'm sorry. Hey, Anna.
Who's Nikki?
Hey, Anna.
Yes.
I kind of want to rob this guy. You're our resident evil asshole. Should I do it?
I kind of want to
I'm
kiss
an
the frog.
You stabbed the guy
Yeah,
in the
I'm
throat.
curious more about the frog.
We should rob the frog.
Alright, we're taking this frog with us. And I straight up go up to the guy
There's a storybook where you kiss the
and I smack it, like I take out one of my daggers and I hit him in the back of the head with the pommel.
Okay,
So he, gets knocked out.
roll to hit.
Please be like an immortal boss.
Fuck, what did I add to that? I forgot.
Your dex attack on your sheet.
Oh, that's a 8.
8
Yeah.
total.
Unfortunately, rolled a
He's
5.
a weak guy. You knock him out.
Thank you, God.
Duran just didn't want to
He's
deal
an
with it.
Yeah.
unarmed, he's an unarmed human who just wants to follow.
You just wanted to follow a frog.
And we take the frog.
Can I hold the frog?
The frog actually starts running.
I am going to use my Tabasky fucking ability to be able to double my speed. So I go from 30 to 60, and I catch that motherfucker.
Okay.
And I pick him up,
Roll for grabbing.
catching the motherfucker.
Yeah, catching.
The
This got
motherfucker.
out of hand.
I'm gonna add my dexterity to that, and that's a 17. I catch the motherfucker.
Yeah. What do you want to do with this frog now?
I'm gonna bring it over to Anna and go,
Eat it.
Kiss it.
What?
Kiss it.
What does the crown look like?
What is the crown?
It's like a very generic crown. It's just like a with little points at the top and some gems in it.
Is it like a
Can I
legit
roll?
like gold crown with like
Yeah.
jewels in it?
Yeah.
Can I
Can
roll
I take it off?
Can I roll history, see if I recognize it for you?
Yeah.
22.
Oh.
Which was
Do you
the
wanna-
high
you
rolls
wanna end the
today?
session now? We can figure this out later.
They're like, God damn it.
You gave us this opportunity.
Don't
This
just
is-
give
this
us
is on
the
you.
frog with the crown.
This is what you get when you try to make jokes with us. We take it way too seriously. You just wanted to go along with your joke with your frog. Nope. That motherfucker's mine now. What the fuck happened? This is supposed to be the end, the easy part. It just got 10 times harder.
I'm just more confused.
The new arc. Saving the Prince Frog.
Whose frog
The
is this?
I say we end it here so you can have time to make up a fucking story for this.
Before Anna kisses the crown.
Look, see what you've done.
I took it too far.
Before Anna kisses the frog, please.
Anna, kiss it.
I don't, Henrik, do I kiss?
Henrik, say yes. Either way, it'll be really funny.
But he has,
Do some magic shit. Cast detect magic on myself.
On yourself?
Yeah, I want to see if the frog or the crown is magic.
Anna, your nobility.
The
Isn't that whole
frog-
thing with the princess kicking the
It's
frog?
it's
yeah,
a,
but,
it's kind of a it's a. Wait, no, I had a basic idea for it. I did think this far.
oh my god.
Oh my god.
I have actually a good idea for this. If
Okay, how do you
want
wanna
if,
end
if you want to cut it here for the frog, I have a pretty good idea for the frog. If
What do you
want
want
to
to do
cut
with
it
the frog?
here. It's for different character we might bring in the future.
Okay. So, the frog isn't incoherently magic, but the crown is a little bit magic. And what do you guys do with the frog?
Henrik, do I don't,
Kiss
is
it.
Safe? Is this safe?
Kiss the frog.
Kiss it. Kiss the
I
frog.
mean, normally, yeah, it's safe. You can go ahead and kiss it.
I'm not even a princess. I'm just like a lady.
You're still nobility
Do you
more
want me
than
to
us.
kiss it?
You're not nobility. Are you nobility?
She's nobility.
Are you nobility?
Am I nobility? No, I'm not nobility.
You had to look.
Oh, well.
It's the greatest moment of my life.
I hesitantly just. Do I have to?
You don't have to.
Yes, you
I just
do.
kind of want to see what happens.
Yes, you do.
Oh my god.
Anna, kiss the fucking frog.
I kiss the fucking frog. And we cut it.
And you kiss the frog, and the frog goes poof,
What?
And we cut it there.
Do I
And-
still have the crown?
and the crown falls to the ground.
I was holding the crown.
Oh well,
Was
now
I
you have a
holding the
crown.
I thought the crown was on the frog.
I thought I took it off the frog.
The frog was just holding the crown. He wasn't wearing the crown.
Now you have 3.
He was holding the. That makes
Now I'm more
so much.
confused.
And now the frog is gone, and now you guys are not gonna know what's gonna happen to the frog. But now you
We
guys
have
have
a
a crown.
crown.
Yeah.
That is slightly magic.
Slide
You
through
killed the frog.
Kill the frog. I didn't cast
What did you
anything.
kiss it with?
I didn't do anything.
I hope you get a wart.
You have 3 hats now.
I do.
And that's gonna be the end of this episode, guys.
Oh
Will we
my
find out what happens to the
God.
frog? Will the crown be actually something that I planned? I'm not really sure. Will I ever learn to stop making jokes with these guys? Probably not, because it's more entertaining for all of us. We'll see you guys next week. Oh yeah, as you guys ride off into the sunset, there's a small child in the back of your cart with a red hat. And we're gonna continue.
Wait.
How did he get there?
Wait. Shut the fuck up.
Wait, he is the frog.
That was what I was gonna say. So you can just make the fucking kid the frog.
Maybe.
Yeah, come
Cut
over
the
here.
audio too again.
When did you cut it?
Oh, this is for you
Um,
to keep for next time too.
Maybe like 6 or 7 seconds after he said there's a kid in the back of the car.
So when we freaked out, like, what do you
Yeah.
mean? Okay. That's like probably the greatest thing I've ever done
Wait,
in my
come,
life.
come and watch it.
I sold the train and then forced Anna to kiss me.
All I could think was the Pirogo from like Final Fantasy.
Wait, I think I've seen this before.
That's him. That's him. That's it. That was it. That was the end of the joke.
This is a great episode too.
Poor Frog.
Yeah, it was.
That was good.
That's
yeah.
why I thought it
really
would be
enjoyed
funny
This-
for you guys.
There's a
to
lot of
look
stuff for
at.
me to work with
But
in
you
this
guys,
episode.
I thought I didn't think about it that much.